had a party Saturday night. I had some friends over, and it was only about 10 guys, but not all of them were from the show. And then I had to make
guys from the show.
You know, guys who work with us, because it was like Sophie's Choice. I was just like, well, gee, I was going to call up 𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗱 to come over, and then but I had already called Gary, and then I remembered that Gary and 𝗛𝗵𝗿𝗱
it's a good thing you did.
Yeah, that they're not getting along.
I mean, that's still going on.
I didn't.
With adults, we could have handled it.
One of you was an adult.
It was a whole.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be really upfront. I'm glad he wasn't there.
Yeah.
I'll be very serious. I mean, you could have invited him, I would have behaved, but it was more fun. I would have been uncomfortable with him around.
Wow.
Well, I'm an adult. I could have handled it perfectly.
I could have handled it too, but luckily I didn't have to.
So it was like a guy's sleepover, like they came out. Beth went to West Virginia.
Uh-huh. What's she doing in West Virginia?
Getting away from me. No, she had a job.
Oh, okay.
West Virginia has a brand new casino or something called the Briarwoods. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
There's a casino, and she had to go interview Ben Affleck, Jennifer Garner, and Jessica Simpson, and then watch Lionel Richie sing, and she gets paid. So
there's a job to have.
Yeah, it was
Come visit my casino and I'll pay you.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like a nice hunk of dough, so she went. They flew her there and everything. On like a private plane.
Are you kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
So it was like a whole thing. So she went. It was for a day, and I said, well, I'll just have fun playing chess and being by myself. And she says to me, why don't you have a guys' night? Invite some guys over. I said, why? Why would I do that? She was like, well, you got to be a little bit social. I go, well, I like the guys and everything, but then they're going to be here, and what if I'm not having a good time? How am I going to escape them? You know? So
boy, oh boy.
Oh, you have no idea what it's like to be married to me. I mean, you do have some idea. You've worked with me long enough. But I worry about everything. But anyway, I decided to have a couple of guys over and
well, who made the cut?
Well, like Benji wasn't there because I figured, well, all right, I've gone to dinner with Benji a couple of times. Sal and Richard I've gone to dinner with. But I never had JD out to my house. So I had JD.
Okay. So it's Gary and JD and Fred.
And Fred and Tom Chasano.
Oh, wow. How's Tom? I haven't talked to him in a while.
It was good. You know, he's not in radio anymore. He's like a good guy. He's a good Christian. He volunteers his time helping cancer patients.
Yeah, I know he's doing that. I heard all about that.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, could you be any more saintly, dude? You know? Go out and eat some pussy.
Oh, stop. He's got a wife.
Okay, eat her pussy.
I'm sure he does.
All right. You know it for a fact?
No,
or
but
okay.
they seem very happy.
And then, but I don't want to imply like it was a station event or something. It was just like a couple of guys. Ross came over, but he couldn't stay for the evening. I had a barbecue. Richie Notar, my friend, from Nobu. And Jeff Schick I had out. I hadn't hung out with Jeff in a long time. And they had Tim Sabian and Doug Goodstein.
Oh, okay.
That was it. And then I was like, oh, gee, I wish I could have...
Who was it you were like...
Well, I had Jason.
Jason Kaplan?
Jason Kaplan.
Okay.
And I invited Will, because those two are like a couple.
But Will couldn't make it?
Right. Will couldn't make it. He was out of town. And then that was it, And then I went, oh, I hope Sal and Richard don't bum out because they're going to think I don't like there'll be people. It wasn't like that. It was just a couple of guys, and I couldn't have like 50 guys.
Right.
I didn't have room for the guys I had. I would break out the water mattress. What do you call those?
Air mattresses.
Yeah.
Where'd you put air mattresses?
On I had these big, comfortable air mattresses. I didn't have enough room because the guys stayed over. It was a big slumber party. We hung out. We had a nice time, right, Fred?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Terrific night.
Terrific
Great night of bowling, by the way.
Yeah, we went out to a bowling alley.
Yeah.
And bowled. We had a fun time.
Bowling can be fun sometimes.
Yeah.
You don't think of it as being fun,
Yeah.
but if you get drafted into it, it can be fun.
And it was fun. You know, when guys get together, they're brutal. Like when Tim...
were you all
Sam Ben Ruby
goofing on each other?
Sam goes, he goes, hey...
You didn't tell me Sam Ben Ruby
Sam Ben Ruby was there.
Cool.
Sam walks in, takes one look at Tim, he goes, I thought you were supposed to be skinny.
Everybody's breaking Tim's balls.
Everyone broke Tim's balls. And then we found out Tim went to McDonald's on his way to my house. Like, he couldn't even wait to get there.
How did you find out?
He shared well, first of all, some of the guys had to double up in the bedrooms.
Uh-huh.
So I even said to Beth, I know Gary's going to want to be with John Hein because those two are like a lovers.
They're like married couple.
Yeah, and sure enough, I said to Gary, would you mind bunking with one of the guys? And he goes, as long as it's John Hein.
Wow.
Yeah, those two.
They're in love.
That's not what happened at all. The woman who runs your house, very nice woman, she said, does anybody, we may have to bunk people up, but I said, well, put me with John because we get along.
I know.
well.
I said, Gary's going to want to be with John.
That's exactly what he said. How was it different?
I guarantee you those
please
two
put
fucked.
me with. It wasn't like it was her idea to
I guarantee you they had some.
Gary got some.
Yeah.
That would have been all I got this vacation.
And although I was thinking of putting 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗍 with John Hein because neither one of them masturbate.
That would have been a
I'm not
safe
doing
call.
anything. How about you?
Yeah, so like if Gary needed to masturbate, John would probably object.
Right, so put two masturbators together.
Right.
Because when two guys share, you think two guys share a room and they go, hey, let's go jerk off.
You mind if I jerk off on you?
What are they, 10?
Pretend you're a girl.
It was a little weird because they put us in your parents' room and they're separate beds that are together.
Right, pushed together.
And they made a point of saying, like, listen, if it's a little weird for you, you
can
move
separate them.
It was a very gay moment.
Well, it's two separate beds.
But they're right next to each other.
Well, yeah, that's what my parents like.
And again, she made a point of going, look, the bed's separate. It's not one bed.
Did you guys separate them or you just kind of dealt with it?
I got to tell you, I got so drunk.
Right.
I practically could barely get my clothes off. Joe was brushing his teeth was the last thing I remember. I passed out.
Right.
So for all I know, we did have sex.
And who else bunked together?
Was your ass sore in the morning?
I was
because Gary
dead.
woke up and said, I don't know, this alcohol makes my ass sore.
I don't like that drink.
Oh, your scotch is weird.
And, we had a fun time. It was nice.
Wait a second. So the deal is Tim, and it was Doug and Jason and JD and Tim all drove out together.
Oh, and
Yeah.
So they stopped at McDonald's along the way, and Tim made a big point of telling everybody that he hasn't had McDonald's in 5 years. He told them at the place. He told them when we were at Howard's pool.
Why does he lie?
You're absolutely right.
Lies all the time about food.
You want to know how we knew he was lying? So Tim gets to McDonald's, and he orders. McDonald's evidently has a brand new sandwich. What's the name of that sandwich?
Oh, Jason knows. Jason, come in here.
The McFatty?
Yeah, like the McTubbo.
It's the Angus wrap.
Okay.
Oh, the Angus wrap.
The Angus wrap. So Tim orders the Angus wrap, except he specializes it. And everyone realizes the Angus wrap is so new.
That he'd have to have been there to know.
He has to have at least eaten it once to know not to put this, and this in it. Because you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what's in it.
So then it comes out, not only did he have the Angus wrap, he ordered 2 Angus wraps. Something he never had before. Now, why would you order 2 of them? All right? Then he ordered, did he have fries?
No, what they did is he ordered the Angus wraps, and I think he was explaining how he customized them so that they're healthy.
Right.
And then at the end, the woman goes, is there anything else? And he just sticks his head and he goes, it's some McNuggets.
McNuggets and 2 Angus wraps?
Yeah.
In order to take the weight off.
What is that?
I now have the tools in order to take the weight off.
Okay.
Yeah, those tools are gathering dust in a drawer somewhere.
I think you just said, I'm a tool and I have to take some weight off.
If you're unable to do the lifestyle, you can't take the job.
Right.
But I do have to say, Howard, that if Tim has put on some weight, and anybody's going to be polite about it. Sam is like a jackhammer.
I know.
He's like fatty and this and that. All over him.
All over him.
Oh, my God.
You know, Jason knows he's heavy and he admits it. He ain't trying to diet.
Well, Jason hasn't been on a diet and
No.
hasn't made these declarations that he's cured.
And even Tim goes, I brought my green drinks out to your house. And I go, Tim,
why bother?
Stop with the green drinks.
Yeah.
I said, because if you're eating a whole 2 Angus burgers and chicken McNuggets,
where's the room for the green drink?
Right, the green drink is additional calories. I mean, if you're going to use the green drink as a meal, I get it.
I think he's using it as a diuretic. It's right. Not the McNuggets.
It is what it is.
He's trying to push those McNuggets out.
What's that, Tim?
It is what it is.
Say it again, please.
It is what it is.
Thank you. All right, there you go. Very good. It is. 5 times I asked him what he did.
Oh, my goodness.
The people, you know how we knew he'd been to McDonald's and he was lying? The people at McDonald's greeted him like he was at the Cheers,
And they
the
were
bar.
like, hey, Norm, your usual?
Everyone knows his name.
I was
They
a
were
man. I was a man for 6 months. Yes.
Why do you drink green drink on top of all the stuff you're eating?
No, because I just feel good on that nutrition.
Right.
So I go off the beaten path a little bit.
Yeah, but I'm
I
saying-
modified it.
But you
Stop lying, Tim. You don't go off
That's
the beat.
not
You're
lying.
off the path.
Yeah.
There's no path.
Oh, we'll see.
And it says here you also ate fries at McDonald's, too.
I had some of his fries.
Can you imagine? He had Angus
JD's.
Angus wraps, and chicken McNuggets.
And I haven't been there in, swear to God, in years.
How do you know what's on this Angus wrap?
Because it states on the board, it said whatever.
And how do you make it healthy? By not eating
I
it.
took some of the less healthier stuff off.
Please.
What'd you remove from your Angus burger?
I have no idea.
You don't remember?
I have no idea.
All right.
It was a blur.
All right.
Thanks for having us out, though.
I told you you'd be fat again. You don't
No, I
listen
won't.
to me.
You wait and see. Wait and see. Wait and see, gang.
Yes.
I love these
what
challenges.
are we waiting for?
Are you still wearing your thin clothes? Or
No, I had to go up a
and
size.
buy-
I had to go up a notch. I put on 20. It's coming off.
I saw something you might be interested in. It was on TV. I saw it over the vacation. It's like a girdle T-shirt.
Oh, yes, those T-shirts.
that you can
I
actually
saw
buy.
that.
It's $19.95, and it makes you look very slim.
I don't want to do that. I want to be real. So I'm going to get down. Don't worry. Don't worry. See, I love these challenges.
The best part of Tim getting thin was he threw out all his fat clothes when he got skinny.
Oh, yeah. He
That
was
was
going
smart.
through that closet like it was Christmas.
And I said to him, just box the clothes because I got a feeling you're going to be back up.
Well, I fluctuate a little bit.
No, you don't, Tim. You just keep going up. Stop
No.
lying
I'm
to
going down.
yourself. Stop lying
Watch
to
this.
yourself.
Watch me.
The only reason you can't,
Watch me.
Tim,
Notice
listen
how
to
everything's
me.
so clean now?
Listen
the windows
to
are
me.
painted clean.
Oh, yeah, I saw
The
that.
only
paintings,
reason
everything nice around
you're
here?
having this problem is because you're lying
I
to
love
yourself.
you. You know that.
You're lying to yourself.
No, watch me. Watch me. Watch me. All right?
Would you watch him?
Yeah.
I'm
Keep
going to
an eye
watch
on
you,
Yeah.
but you're lying to yourself.
Did they paint here?
Yeah, they painted the hallways. They put up all the
Oh, yeah?
pictures. It's great.
Why did they paint if they were
Because
afraid
it was
of
a
leaving
disaster.
in 6 months?
You see how it gets.
Yeah.
So, looks good.
What happens if I do leave in 5? Now it's down to 5.5 months. What happens if I do leave?
You can't leave. You can't leave. We
Because
love
they
you.
painted.
Smart. You sound like the owner of Cleveland because you just go to LeBron. LeBron, we just painted. You're not going anywhere.
We love you.
Thank you. If
They're created by man. We can solve them by man.
That's right.
When my alarm went off this morning, I said, if I resign, I said this to Beth, kick me in the head. Because there's no way that's right. So when I was at my house, Gary came out and he hands me an envelope as he's leaving. Both, I want to give you my new book. You know, he gave me the what do you call that?
The galleys?
Wasn't even like a galley is bound. This was just like a big paper clip of his, you know those big giant paper
Yeah,
clips?
the ones with the things that you fold down. Yeah.
And a whole bunch of pages.
It's not a galley. I would
It's
say
a draft.
It's not even. It's a draft. It's a manuscript.
He gave me the manuscript.
Okay.
And so, I was like, you know me, when I'm on
This is
vacation,
your vacation reading?
I don't want to read his book. You know, God bless him. I'm glad he got a book deal. But
he wanted you to look at the parts that were written about you.
Well, remember, he goes, there's like 3 chapters that mention you. I don't know. Maybe I'm nuts, but it seems like the whole book's about me. Remember the book was supposed to be about his mother?
And his mother and his growing up,
his mother
right?
had some mental illness, depression or something, and I said, wow, that's going to be an interesting book. But the book's about me. Basically the premise being, yeah, my mother, was a little bit kooky.
And then I met Howard.
And then Howard. And here's how I got my job with Howard. But it's a fascinating read, Robin. I can't wait for you to read it. But the first time you hear about how Gary ended up at 𝗦𝗵𝗶, and then Gary's job at the local burger place, and then Gary's job
at the record store.
Oh, a whole chapter on the record store. I turned to Beth, I go, who's going to read about Gary at the record store? I turned to Beth, I said, Tom Cruise hasn't written his life story yet. President Obama, I don't think, has written his life story yet.
Oprah hasn't written.
Oprah hasn't written her life story yet. But 𝗦𝗶𝗶𝗄𝗏 has a book about his life story. I'm sitting there reading it. I'm pulling the hair out of my head.
Well, did you read it, though?
I read it from front to back.
Oh, wonderful.
Read the whole thing.
Yeah? So now you know all about Gary.
I know about Stephen. I know about Anthony.
Who are these people?
Those are his brothers. I know about his father's World War II history.
Wow.
I know about his father could have been in the mafia, but he didn't. He didn't choose that route. I knew about his ice cream sales.
You mean his dad? What do you mean his dad could have been in the mafia?
He hung out with a lot of tough guys. And Gary's father's nickname. Gary, what's your dad's nickname?
Sally Foo.
Yeah, Sally
Sally
Foo.
Foo. Who gave him that?
Well, down like where mafia guys hang out, they know Sally Foo.
Is that right?
Yeah.
That was his name with the guy.
Seems all the 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏s end up with nicknames. Baba
Booey, Sally Foo.
Sally Foo.
Sally Fooey.
Sally Fooey.
It's on its way to that.
Well, there's a 𝗏𝗏.
So, there is a lot of stuff about me. And it's more than just 3 chapters.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. And then, so Beth said, well, what are you going to tell Gary? Because Ross goes, you read it? He goes, you have to be honest with him. You have to be honest with him. I go, what do you mean be honest with him? I said, Ross, it's more than just 3 chapters about me. And the big laughs are me goofing on Gary in the transcripts of it. So, I mean, it's a little more than just 3 chapters about me. But, I give him my blessing. I mean, you know what? When he was working at that record store, boy, the action that was going on.
What are you doing?
Gary can name I can't wait for everyone to read it, actually. We're going to have so much fun with this. It's mandatory reading on the Howard Stern Show. Beth said to me after I read it, how do you feel about it? I go, I don't know. She goes, well, when are you going to know? When are you going to tell? I read it like 2 days after he gave it to me, but she goes,
when are you going to form an opinion?
I said, I'll probably form it on the air. I said, because that's where I really get in touch with how I feel about stuff. I said, something bothers me about the book.
But you're not sure what it is.
I'm not sure what it is. But I found the most interesting stuff about his mom and stuff, and then I think Gary kind of backed off his mom and then got more onto me.
Actually, so my editor's looking at it now.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, this is a really early draft, and the preliminary thing is that we're probably going to expand a lot of the stuff on my mother.
Yeah, I'm telling you, Gary, that's really interesting.
That's where the book is.
Gary held back, though, a little bit.
Oh,
I think he's going to have to go deeper.
He's got to dig a little deeper.
Yeah, you want my comments, Gary?
Absolutely.
Okay. The stuff with your mom's really good. You do need to expand on it. I mean, it might be uncomfortable, though. But he's got the basis. I mean, the fans will enjoy the book. Mm-hmm. More stories about working at the record store and the other fascinating jobs you had, especially at WLIR when you were a news intern.
And how you got into 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏.
Yeah. And more stuff about Ross Frank yelling at you. I got to admit, I like that.
That actually sounds funny.
That's
I would love to read that.
You like that part.
I love that part.
I would love to read that.
Every morning she yelled at me.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Right. All right. So anyway, they call me 𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏𝗏 is.
Can't wait.
Can't wait. I'll tell you some more stuff, Gary. As long as that's a rough draft and you can, work on it.
I got
totally
All right. Yeah, but very good. Very good.
Gary, so how was your night at Howard's?
It was good. We had a lot of fun.
Everyone had a good time?
Yeah.
And you ended up sleeping in a bed with John Hein?
No, we did not sleep in a bed.
We were very close together.
We slept in a room together. We slept in two separate beds that touched, but then we moved them apart.
Oh, you did move them apart. I thought you said you were drunk and don't remember that.
No, I said I was drunk and I passed out, but they moved them like they might have been like that much room between them.
That's pretty
but they weren't touching. They weren't touching.
The beds were close. It was odd being in Ben and Ray's room, no doubt about that. But no, we didn't move the beds apart. We kept them where they were. They weren't touching. There was something in between. But it was a little weird being in his parents' room, no doubt about it. But we made the most of it, and I don't mean that the way that just came out.
And are you buying that that Tim hasn't had McDonald's? That was the first time in years?
God, look, you guys know I love McDonald's. I'm there all the time. I didn't know that Angus wrap existed, okay? Tim has definitely been there and is definitely going back, no doubt in my mind.
I will lose the weight. Watch me. I put on about 23 pounds, 24 pounds. Believe me, it's coming off. It's coming off.
No more McDonald's.
No more McDonald's. Believe me.
Are you buying that was the first time in years that Tim has been to McDonald's?
No, because I go to McDonald's maybe once every other week, and I never heard of the Angus wrap. And then he went in, he goes, I'll have, like, he was so fast. He goes, I'll have the Angus wrap, hold the mayo, hold the, like, he knew everything that was on it. So how do you know that unless you've had it?
He seemed awfully professional ordering his food. So.
Oh, you witnessed the order?
I was there. I was the one that ordered chicken nuggets. I was the last one to order. I ordered chicken nuggets, and then he jumped right in with, oh yeah, 4 chicken nuggets. So
he knew what he was doing when he got there. He knew the drill.
He knew he wanted nuggets. I'll give you that. He for someone, did they even have chicken? I guess they did have chicken nuggets 10 years ago, but you know, who knows?
2 things that prove, besides the ordering of the new sandwich, that he had been to McDonald's many times before. Number 1, he must have said about 30 times that this was the first time he was in the McDonald's in 10 years. And well, for some reason, no one was asking him. He just kept saying it as he's shoving food down his throat. But 2, and I've done this before, you go 4, 5, 6 months without eating fast food, that first meal back, that hits your stomach hard. It is not enjoyable. You almost got to get primed back up. Tim should have been in the show like the next 12 hours after that, and he handled everything, and 2 hours later he's in the bathing suit swimming. So trust me, he's a pro. He's a McDonald's pro. I am a McDonald's pro, and I know one when I see one. He's a pro.
Gary, what did you want me to play? I'm thinking maybe I'll save it for tomorrow, but that's what happens when we go away for 2 weeks.
Al Gore.
Oh, Al Gore, yeah. The woman made a statement. It was a long, rambling statement. I tried to listen to it on the internet.
It's not a statement. I think this is when she, this is her police sort of deposition, I guess.
Sounds like she's reading it, though.
Well, yeah, it is a prepared...
It's pretty... Did you hear any of it?
I just read that, it sounded like it was a prepared statement. She wasn't talking off the cuff.
As I said earlier, evidently, I read in the paper that this massage was $540. No wonder Vice President Gore...
He took her hand and put it on.
Yeah, he's like, honey, I mean, this is $540. What are we doing? You're not giving me...
You got a touch right here.
Yeah, he hugged her, evidently. This is her side of the story.
All right, I'm ready to stop hugging now.
When you walk in and you're going to give a guy a massage and he starts hugging you,
that's
you could
a sign
leave.
You should leave.
Yeah, it's not going well. But she explained it was the vice president, so she kind of...
He must hug everyone.
She was just kind of like, I guess he wants my vote.
Yeah. I'm speaking on behalf of somebody who doesn't want to be named, so I'm not going to say who it is, but somebody who knows about how these things go says that when you hug a masseuse, when you walk in and you hug her, that's sort of the signal that you've been around, that you're looking for more.
So what else did Sal have to say?
Hello, you.
What was the other signal? There's some other signal that you say something?
I don't know.
Oh, no, you said that if they tell you don't need a towel.
Well, yeah, that's what I thought was the signal. That's what somebody told me, but...
Yeah.
Howard?
Yeah.
It's soft touch.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Not
What's
that I know,
soft
it's
touch?
just... I check out this website where it teaches about massage parlor etiquette. I'm just fascinated by it.
If you say to the masseuse, I want a soft touch.
When you first lay down, she always goes, medium hard, and then she doesn't say soft. You go, no, soft touch. And she goes, soft touch. And that's the signal.
How come in your world all the masseuses have an accent, Sal?
Because he does most of his research in Queens.
Hey, Sal, can we talk about what you just told me in your office, or you want to talk about that?
No, I don't care.
It's okay?
Yeah, go ahead. I don't give a shit.
So Sal went on a cruise last week.
Yeah.
So he got his and hers massages. His wife ordered up his and hers massages.
Oh, no.
So they go, how many times have you gotten a massage before? And Sal's about to tell, I get about 20 a year. And he goes, like once. But then he says to his wife, he says he's laying on his back, and he goes, God, he goes, I hope I don't get an erection. And she's like, why would that happen?
Right.
And he goes, he got all weird. And he goes, I don't know. He goes, morning wood. She goes, you haven't had morning wood in 10 years. He goes, I don't know why that would happen. I don't know. He got all
he got all miserable. He sounded like he had a miserable vacation.
What did he tell you?
I texted Sal over vacation, on the BlackBerry, whatever you call that, BlackBerry BBM.
The messenger,
yeah. So I forget, it was like... it was like one day.
Here's what I got out of it.
Horrible.
Because I just spoke to him.
Yeah.
He said he went on a cruise, and I said, well, that's great because at least they only slam you once, and then it's like all included money. And he goes, yeah, except for the drinks. He goes, I think I spent $2,000 on drinks because he couldn't get any.
Yeah, well, this was before the cruise, and it just sounded miserable. He was sitting in his garage drinking. I said, did you turn the car on and close the door?
He told me that his wife was having her period, but I get the sense that she's always having it when they go any place for 4 or 5 days together.
Wait.
She's
Sal.
very regular. She schedules it that way.
Let me see if I can find Sal's thing. It was on the group thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Stern Show members, 14 members, chat. All right, so he says, I said to him, I was having dinner somewhere, and I saw Ashley Dupree.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so I wrote Sal. I said, Sal, I just ran into Ashley Dupree. She was dreaming about your smelly balls. That's how guys write to each other.
What does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
He was just laughing. It was a funny line,
It is? Okay.
She's not dreaming of his smelly balls. Actually, she was with like a nice-looking guy. She was on a date.
Are you sure it was a date?
No, it was a date. No. She's just got her real estate license, she told me. He goes, yeah, my balls smell like Swiss cheese. I should tape a coupon to Bloomingdale's to my nuts. Maybe my wife will remember I have a dick. Where's Tim? What the Everyone's out. I'm going to jerk off to some old hag pee porn and pass out. Good night.
I forgot I wrote that stuff.
Yeah, I was like, oh, man. I go, well, have a good night, Sal. He goes, no such thing as a good night here. But for you and the beautiful Beth, good night. It's great, huh? Crazy. Boy, you sound like you're just having the worst time.
It's almost like it's a threat when we go on vacation because you have to go home.
Yeah, he writes me, I'm up, sitting in my garage, staring at my kids' bicycles, thinking about the pussy I'll never get. Wow. Sal writes, don't text Gary right now. He's busy sleeping.
You ready for this one?
Yeah.
I dropped a load on her pillow last night. Good thing she was asleep.
Oh.
Well, she says I get angry when I drink around her. Yeah. So now when I get drunk, I just go into the garage. And
really?
Yeah, it's nice. It's my little sanctuary.
Mantown. All right. Very good, Sal. Sounds like another great vacation. Might as well be at work.
So, Sal, you didn't have that great of a vacation?
No, it was good. The cruise was good. My fight.
I'm calling my wife now my fight. I just, it was great. It was a great cruise. Wow. We had the couples massage, you know, which was nice, but I was afraid. I thought I was going to get a hard on, you know, because I'm laying down there and the sheet was thin, so you kind of see my schmeckle like that over the sheet. I'm looking at it, I'm like, you know, I hope I don't get a hard on. And she's like, why would you get a hard on? And I'm like, you know, well, you know, like morning wood. And she's like, you're 40, you haven't had morning wood in 10 years, you know, what's wrong with you? So, you know, I'm not used to the massages that you pay for on cruises. I'm not used to any massage. I don't go to massages. Let me show you a little massage parlor etiquette that I learned online. Let's say Brian Phelan is the masseuse. You go in there. He's going to greet me. I open the door. Hello.
Hi. How you doing?
Hey, how are you? How are you, sweetheart? How's everything going? Very good. You look so nice today. Oh, so tired, so stressed out after working all day at Verizon.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. How's that?
Yeah, oh, fantastic.
Okay,
wonderful.
turn over.
Okay. Turn over. Get hot towel.
You want full service?
Full service. See, that's another one. That's another good word. There's something called 2 cups. You ever heard that? They wrote on it. 2 cups means she'll whack you off 2 times. You fill up 2 cups, as they call it. You know what I mean? The hand is the cup. So look for 2 cuppers. That's a good massage parlor. It's like 2 for the price of 1. It's like the cheap Johns of jerking off. Over the clothing, rubbing, and UTC is under. Ooh, nice nipple, Mr. Ross. What's your name again? Tony? Tony? That too.
Sorry, I'm Frank from Staten Island.
Right.
And you learned all this from a website?
All from a website. Another thing is, if you're a little nervous and uptight and you lay down, okay?
All right, I'll talk.
Ready? I'm going to do uptight customer, and Brian is going to get a little concerned. You know, he's going to be like not sure. He's going to speculate that I could be potentially not a good customer or cop. He's going to ask me if I've been here before. Watch.
Have you been here before?
Rub.
Oh, have you been here before?
Oh, no, this is my first time.
Oh, yeah? Do you know Frank from Staten Island?
No, I'm sorry,
okay,
dog.
get out of here.
Let's see, now, let's do that again with confidence. We've always been there.
Oh, you come here often?
I'm here all the time. Where's Lily today? She off?
Lily?
See? Always say Lily or Mimi or Miss Kim. Even if they don't work there, there's such a rotation, they probably have been in there once or twice. So when they ask, have you been there before? All you have to do is say, what, are you kidding me? Where's Lily today? Where's Miss Kim today? Oh, she off. Turn over.
Turn over, please.
Hi, hubby.
Anyway, what did I want to tell you? Oh, so this was kind of weird. All right, but yesterday I punished you because of I said because of Natalie Maines and all it's my
and
Twitter
Judd.
follow and Judd Apatow. And by the way, Natalie wrote me
What did she say?
because I blamed her for my not wanting to talk about America's Got Talent and tell the story about Ronnie's fist fight.
Yeah, we all missed it.
But she wrote me a very beautiful text.
What did she tweet that got you all upset?
I don't even remember.
See?
I knew she was critical, basically. I thought that she was critical of AGT talk. But turns out she was critical of me, sometimes not. She was critical of AGT because I was doing a couple of 2-day weeks rather than
just
3-day
the
weeks.
amount of time on the air.
But the point is, I would be taking those days off anyway. I have.
You wouldn't be. What do you mean you'd be taking those days off?
Well, I mean, we only provide a certain amount of shows a year, and the rest of the days I'm not going to be
usually
here.
We'd work a 3-day week.
Yeah, but, so we would have taken the whole week off instead of, But anyway, why is this not printed out? Oh, here it is. Hey now, she writes.
Okay.
How did I get lumped in with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱?
Shouldn't like that company.
No, I'm so happy and excited for you with America's Got Talent. I'm with Robin. America is about to fall in love with Howard Stern, and it's awesome. Now, I did whine about the 2-day weeks. But come on. It's only because I adore you. You make laundry and gardening and cooking and cleaning and running mundane errands the best part of my day because I get to laugh through it. Without your entertainment, that list of chores is as boring as it looks, and so I whine. Please take it as the compliment it's meant to be, and know that as your friend, I say, take off as much time as you want. You deserve whatever makes you happy. As a stay-at-home mom, I beg you to talk 5 hours a day, 5 days a week, and never retire. Well, it's true. Everyone wants Natalie to go back with the Dixie chick. She doesn't do it.
She's not doing it.
Yeah, what the f***? With all that said, I'll gladly take my lumps over the radio. I have it coming for blabbing one opinion or another, I'm sure. Besides, it's hysterical that you teased Ronnie's brawl and then you wouldn't tell the story. People are so mad. I'll bet $100. Shit, I cut it off.
Oh.
Anyway, people are mad with her because they didn't get to hear this story.
Right, so they're blasting her?
Yeah, so I probably shouldn't have lumped. I should not have lumped Natalie Maines in with 𝗦𝗵cie𝘄𝗿𝗱.
Yeah, because that's a different kind of complaint. Right. I thought she was ragging on AGT.
So, in honor of Natalie Maines, I will tell the Ronnie story.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even get it off the air.
No, I know. You know what? I was so ragged out yesterday. I know you came over to hear it, and I was just like, I can't even talk. I was beat. Here it is simply, the way I understand it. I was in my dressing room, and I'm there with my wife, who was visiting me for like 10 minutes, with my brother-in-law, my sister-in-law. My brother-in-law brought along some executive guy that he's been friends with for years and also does business with. Mm-hmm. And the guy's pregnant wife. And they're all in my dressing room. And we're all hanging out. And, of course, I'm trying to, I'm kind of strutting my stuff because I'm Howard Stern.
You're in your domain.
And I'm like on this big television show. It's like kind of impressive.
You're holding court.
Yeah. Like, you know what? And it's the 5 minutes out of the entire day that I even have anyone in my dressing room. I told you, I live like a monk.
Yeah, I don't even know where you were. When I went to see you, I never saw where your dressing room is. Nothing.
Yeah. Well, it's depressing. You come back to me, you see me sitting on a couch like I've just been punished in school. Like, I punish myself. I just
Why
sit
are you
there.
alone?
Well, I sit alone. I sit alone. It's a new song I wrote. So, we're back there, and all of a sudden I hear, boom, 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 screaming, yelling, blah, 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 like bashing into my door. Bash, bash, bash into my door. Like, I can't even tell you how loud.
Really?
Like boom, boom,
like
boom.
the Hulk is out there.
Yeah, like well, when Fred plays that door slamming sound effect?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. Like literally that loud and that often. And screaming and yelling, and then like you hear a bunch of black guys going, down, 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 everybody down, 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 no, put them up. Like it sounded like Iraq.
Sounds like there's a firefight going on out there.
So my brother-in-law Doug, who's 6'7", and he could kick your ass pretty easily. Whoever you are, I don't care. He's a very strong guy. He was an athlete, a football player at Penn State. He could easily kick your ass. And I don't even know who you are, but I'm telling you, he can kick your ass.
He could probably kick your ass.
So he quickly goes, let me see what's doing out there. I go, what?
So like a man, he goes to find out.
Because he heard Ronnie screaming and everything. So he goes, let me go see. I go,
Ronnie's screaming.
Well, he hears everything. He just hears noises and black guys.
But you could hear Ronnie.
Yeah, you can hear Ronnie yelling. You can hear Ronnie yelling.
Okay.
And so he goes, let me go out. I go, no.
Don't open that door.
I turn the lock on the door. He goes, what? I go, listen, guys finally got something to do.
If you go out, you're not getting back in.
I said, first of all, there's not just Ronnie out there. There's 50 security guys out there. America's Got Talent has 50 security guys. All of them black as night and big as a house.
Black as night.
Right.
I've seen them. They're just black.
Yeah. You know, these guys are like the real
deal. They look like
deal.
they know what they're doing.
Yeah, trust me, they will flow. You know what I mean? Like they're really fun, nice guys, but they're nice to me because I'm one of the stars of the show. Everyone else are going to give a attitude, you know. You know, the no laughing, just staring at.
Right.
Yeah, which I dig. So, you know, it gets quiet for a while, and I figure, all right, it must be safe now. It seems like it's over. So I open my door, and I say to one of the security guys, I go, what's going on? And they go, oh, no, don't worry about it. It was nothing. I go, nothing? What do you mean nothing? No, don't worry about it. It's all taken care of. So I go, I want to find out what's going on because, you know what? If there's something going down, I want to know.
That's right. Should I be getting out of here?
Right. Yeah. What's going on here? It seems like a pretty mundane show, but who knows what's going on? So from an insider, I get word that Ronnie, the limo driver, my security detail, what is Ronnie's job? To stand there and not, just be professional.
Yeah.
Somehow Ronnie and this other guy conspired that they were going to, just for everyone's entertainment, pretend to have a fight.
Are you kidding me?
Oh, wait. Listen to this. So I go, what? What do you mean, Ronnie's? What is Ronnie doing?
He's doing a show in
the hall. Ronnie's an entertainer. Well, this is what I heard. You tell me the way it went down.
It's always my...
No, let me tell you. I'm telling you what I've been told, and then you'll explain to me.
I will. You got to do it quick because I got to go downstairs.
All right. Oh, so that's your Cohen's from. All right, this will take me a second. So what I hear is, Ronnie decided to do this fake attack with the guy to show, he's putting on a show. So out of the blue, the guy attacks Ronnie without telling him, like when Ronnie wasn't prepared.
So it's almost like when Peter Sellers had that crazy housekeeper.
Yeah. Cato. So the guy jumps Ronnie. Ronnie goes right down. And evidently spilled his soda all over himself. And the black guys, who are the real security guys, all of a sudden, they don't know what's going down. They see two guys jump at each other.
Right.
And they spring into action, and they pounce. Like, whoa. And they get, the Secret Service, these guys are whisked out.
Yeah, whoa, stop the clock.
Yeah, whoa, stop the clock. He thinks he's on stage doing Ronnie's block party. So I get word about this, and now I'm fuming. Because I go, oh, good. Ronnie now, after doing such a spectacular job.
He was doing so well.
I'm in love with Ronnie. Everything's cool with Ronnie. And I find out now, so Ronnie couldn't take success. He had to plan of entertainment. Okay. Tell me what happened.
Can I tell the story now?
Yeah.
Okay. Harvey.
Right. Great guy.
Stage manager.
Right.
Okay. Every morning, we'd be in contact when we'd leave to go there, and I'd be in contact with him saying we're on our way, whatever.
Yeah.
And we had this thing, he'd curse me out in the morning, I'd curse him out.
Why do you always get into things with people with cursing out? I hear him on the phone.
We were joking.
We're driving in the car.
At the time.
I hear him on the phone. Hey,
that's how he's talking to me.
What do you want? How do you get involved? Like, why are you not just like sort of removed from the situation? Why are you so friendly with everyone?
Because I have to talk to him every morning to let him know that we're coming.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay?
Yeah.
And it becomes the outcome.
He has a personality where he gets into...
Why is it me? I don't get it.
I don't know. Out of everyone, like Joe was there, right? Pat was there doing security.
Right.
None of them are calling anybody an ass.
I'm the one who's in contact with Harvey, and Harvey and I joked around. We joke around. He's a good guy.
Why are you... Like, I joke around with Harvey. I've never once called him an ass.
That's the way he jokes around with me.
It's the way you joke around with everybody.
He texts me first thing in the morning. Good morning, douchebag.
Yeah, but why does he think you're a douchebag? Like, why does he feel that comfortable doing it? He shouldn't even know you. You should be like a plant. All right, go ahead.
Right.
You've got such a personality.
What the
I don't know.
I do?
Go ahead. My people.
All right.
This is my entourage.
Yeah,
I guarantee you, when Sacha Baron Cohen comes here, you're not going to be calling anybody an asshole. It's just going to be a professional guy. He's going to be like...
I already met the guy.
Right, exactly. He's probably no nonsense.
He's waiting for me.
All right.
So... Every day he passed me in the hallway.
Harv.
Yeah, Harv.
Yeah.
And he'd go, as he passed me, like that.
That's like what you do here in the hall.
No, he would do it to me.
Yeah, but you do it here with... How do you get into... You're the only one that gets into this with people.
So we're joking around, and there's this one security guy, Jin, who thought Harvey was serious. And he goes, what's going on, man? Why is he talking to you like that? I go, I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Why he's acting like that. And everybody was in on this. Not all the security guys knew about this, except for Jin.
Yeah, knew what?
Except for Jin.
We're in on what?
Okay.
That you guys call each other ass?
Yeah, they knew it. They knew the whole deal. So Harvey comes to me on the last day of taping.
Yeah.
He comes to me, goes, let's with Jin. He goes, I'm going to attack you.
So what did you say? Did you say yes or no?
I said, I kind of, well, you know.
You say yes or no?
We were joking around. I said yes. Okay.
All right. Listen to me.
All right.
You can stop right now.
Can I finish the story?
All right, go ahead.
Let me finish the story. So he goes.
Yes is the wrong answer. You say, no, I'm Howard. There's no nonsense at Howard's door.
But we weren't supposed to do it there. Here's what happened.
Yeah.
So after he says to me, I'm going to walk down the hall all the way down by the elevator, and I'm going to yell "you" to you, and I'm going to come in and I'm going to attack you. But you're going to know about it. But he didn't do. What he did was he walked away and turned around immediately. I'm standing. I said, Harvey, you know, I'm standing. We're eating some.
In front of my door.
I'm drinking a soda. Yeah,
and I got my
we
whole
weren't supposed
family
to do it over there.
Pregnant woman inside.
Yeah.
Stop it.
No, I mean.
So next thing I know,
why not get fake? Did you get fake guns so you could have a shootout?
No. So the next thing I know, he turns around and. I had my back to him. I didn't even know he was coming. Boom! I'm on the floor with the can of sodas all over the place and everything.
You're a joke.
I'm a joke.
You're a joke. You're like 3 years old.
It's not his fault. It's not his fault.
We're at a multi-million-dollar.
It's all my fault, Robin. Okay,
of course it is. You know why? Why is it your fault? Do you know why it's your fault? Quickly, let me explain it to you. Because you said yes to. You say, Harv, I can't participate in something like that. I'm with Howard. I represent Howard. I can't do this.
See, I knew I'd get hit.
You knew you.
Okay.
Of course you're responsible.
I'm sorry. I apologize. I gotta go.
You don't know you're responsible. You don't know you're responsible.
I'm doing it right now. I gotta be responsible. I'm going right down. I gotta go downstairs.
You're retarded.
Why don't you jump the guy? Just for
jump
fun.
the guy. What a lunatic. Do you people believe this?
And he doesn't understand.
So why am I getting blamed?
It's his fault.
Yeah. And meanwhile, so I come out of my dressing room and I hear it's Ronnie Hijinks staging a show. It's like Ronnie's block party.
They're entertaining everyone in the hall.
Yeah. The guy was doing a really good job.
Now, let me say one more thing that maybe you didn't think about, maybe you have.
Probably not, because I'm busy working. But go ahead.
But okay, so now Ronnie is Mr. Hijinks.
Yeah.
What happens when something's really going on?
No one's going to believe it. All the real security black guys are going to be
Ronnie's
like,
doing hijinks
hey,
again.
man, Ronnie doing his thing. Exactly. I didn't think of that.
And you'll get the crap beaten out of you or get kidnapped or whatever.
Ronnie doing his thing, man. Look at that. This is fun. Look at that. These guys are shooting each other. This is my guy. I was like, ay.
And so he doesn't understand the implication of saying yes and being a part of it.
Well, he's not
and
a
he doesn't
professional.
understand the implication of in the future what people will think if they see something going on.
He's not a professional. Listen, what does Ronnie know about security, really?
He knows hijinks.
Yeah, he's an entertainer. You know what I mean? He's good at those, like when we walk somewhere, he acts all serious, like he's in the Secret Service.
Well, he knows what it looks like.
Yeah, he's seen it on TV, like on, because he watches all these cop shows.
Right.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be serious right here. It's like, I'm like, what the? I don't want hijinks. I don't want games. And nothing is his fault. I hear him on the phone. They go, "Hey, what is that you?" I go, "Who is that?" "Oh, that's Harv." I go, "What?" I go, "Wow, why? How do you get into those relations?" And you hear him. "It's not my fault. He calls me an ass."
He did it to me.
You pull him aside and say, "Listen, I can't speak that way. I'm on a job. But call me at home."
But at work?
Yeah, at work I can't be that guy. He's the village idiot. He really is. He's the village idiot.
Oh my goodness.
You know what I'm going to do? When he does security in the future, I'm going to put him in one of those, when the king would have a court jester.
Right, with that funny hat.
The funny hat with the bell on the top. And the slippers.
The Harlequin outfit.
The slippers that point up.
With bells.
Hey, look who's here. The entertainment.
That's Ronnie's security outfit.
That's my security detail. Hey, I'm here. Hey, we're in our clown car. And sometimes, he really tries to be like a real security guy. Like, you should see him. He's on the phone, like he's into the, and he's got like a walkie-talkie.
Right, he loves to have that little thing coming out of his ear.
And he's got all the accoutrements of being a security guy, and he's like,
hey, asshole.
And then, within 5 minutes, people knew not to respect him. Within 5 minutes, he had deteriorated into a clown.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, that is too funny.
Oh. He's the guy, like the king goes, make a joke.
Make me laugh.
And then when he does it, they chop his head off.
That's right. You got to get that outfit, and one day we just got to make him wear it.
Yeah, go, listen, you'll still get your same pay and everything, but I don't want you wearing a suit. I want you to wear a clown outfit.
Every time he messes up.
Yeah, because I actually have cops who work with me, real cops.
And Joe would never
Joe
do
is a
that.
lieutenant. I got Terry, all the Pat.
Mike.
Yeah, Mike. All these guys that work with me, they're all either NYPD or ex-NYPD and stuff. And these guys, they don't crack a smile.
No.
They stand there.
I've never even heard their voices.
They blend into the wall, and then within seconds, that's it. Ronnie, who evidently is like their boss in my world.
Right, he's the guy running everything.
He's like, "Hey, Joe, go do this. Cold Howard's bag." And the next thing you know, he's on the phone. Hey, douchebag. Within minutes, his whole thing deteriorates into that.
Yeah. Somehow people know.
Right, Ralph?
Listen, I don't know whose fault it was, or, but like you're saying, Ronnie should have...
By the way, Ralph was there, obviously, with me, and he knows kind of what went down.
Should have diffused it, because I'm in one of these side rooms. It's a long hallway, a bunch of rooms up and down. All of a sudden, like you're saying, you hear the scuffle.
Right, like World War III.
Yeah, and it was scary. Like,
yeah, it was.
I was like, what the going on? You don't know what's going on in that hole. And, not everybody's in on their little joke.
Right.
So, you know, I peeked my head out, and I was like, there's people on top of people.
Yeah, it was a pileup.
Wow.
Robin, if you could have heard this, I'm not exaggerating. It was wild.
And you figure
So it went beyond just ha ha ha.
Oh, yeah, because
people were in action.
Because the other security dudes didn't know that it was a joke.
Right, they're jumping and pulling people off of people, and I'm looking, and it's right outside your door, and I'm like, well, this is real. So I just ran back in the room and hid.
Like me.
Yeah.
Why do I need to get involved?
Yeah.
I'm there to work.
And then I find out it's a joke, and I was like, well, you know, later, because then people are filming it, and I was like, well,
what is
who's
it, the
doing this
Ronnie
outside
show?
Who's doing this outside your door?
You know what it is? Ronnie wants to be an entertainer.
Yes.
And he sees me doing my thing all day and night. And I think he gets to him, and he goes like, hey, I can do things too.
Right.
Like Fredo.
I'll cause some attention to come to me.
Right. Howard's getting all the attention.
Yeah.
Let me see. You know, the thing is since he started Ronnie's block party and we put him on the air and stuff, he's becoming like, he's not sure what he is.
He had the block party outside your door.
Yeah, exactly. He's putting on a show. And I don't want a show. I don't want any controversy except when I'm on television.
But again, the danger here is that no one will know if something's serious.
Yeah.
Right. It was scary. It really was. I mean, I'm not... and again, you know, part of it is your fault. I mean, in the sense of...
I know, because I employ him.
That guy, Harv, knows the show and knows Ronnie from the show. So with Ronnie, hey, and, you know, becomes familiar because he knows him from the show. He just doesn't know him as some, like, security guard.
Right. Nobody takes him serious. And then Ronnie doesn't help by, you know, he's got a whole... Let's plan...
Right. He immediately loses that professional demeanor.
Ronnie makes bad decisions.
Easy to get rid of it.
Yeah, he makes bad decisions.
Well, that's for sure.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be planning fights.
Right. Or come to me and say, hey, Harv wants to plan a fight with me. What should I do?
No, he's so funny, though. Harv wants to plan a fight.
He's like, right in.
He goes, okay. And then he says, but it's not my fault.
And he goes, I like how I always get blamed. It was Harv's idea.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, this is what I'm dealing with.
The timing was off. The idea wasn't off. The timing was off.
Yeah. It's not my fault.
He wasn't supposed to do it then.
He was supposed to do it down the hall.
He spilled my Coke.
You know, and that hall was not exactly a big hall. And
no.
If you did it would have been a problem.
And first of all, you know, and then I got my family there, you know, my in-laws, and
yeah, look at your...
look what's going on.
You have buffoons taking care of you.
Buffoons are intelligent compared to what I've got taking care of me.
You know, and Howie's right there.
I've got the cast of Jackass outside my door.
Everybody's right there. No, like, nobody knows this joke except Ronnie and a couple of security guys in Harv.
I know, and what a joke it was.
You know, this is like when the Rolling Stones asked the Hells Angels to be security at a concert. That went terribly wrong.
Well, you know, those guys are good guys. Seriously.
I'm just saying the Hells Angels aren't security.
I know. I'm saying, well, no, they're fine.
They're great people.
Bad analogy, Robin. Really, I think. I think it's more like if you hired the Three Stooges to stand outside your door.
No, it's much worse than that.
Okay. I got an idea. Why don't we stage a fight?
We're ordinary people. We're
Let's not tell Howard.
Right. Yeah. It'll be better if we don't tell Howard.
He knew you'd blow up if he told you that.
Well, of course. But you know what it is? I don't fire anybody, so...
But I love how he walked in here like...
I didn't do anything wrong.
I'm going to explain it, and then he'll know it wasn't my fault.
The timing was off.
He was supposed to do it further down the hall.
He was supposed to wait until I walked past the ashtray.
He was going to do it, but I was going to know about it.
Listen, I'm an idiot, and if somebody came to me and said, let's have a fake fight in the hall, I would go, I don't think that's a good idea. Yeah. It's not.
Bravo. You know what?
Around real security.
You know what, Ralph? I'm going to give you a cookie for figuring that out.
What, you want, a cookie?
I mean, really. You're not supposed to be fighting in the hall, fake or otherwise.
I take care of my kids.
Yeah.
Do you really think any of your real security people would ever have a fake fight while on duty?
It's absurd.
I don't know. That Joe was just standing there.
Well, Joe doesn't know what to do with Ronnie.
It's like, he's my boss.
Ronnie's his boss in that situation.
What am I supposed to do?
What is he supposed to do?
Poor Joe. Joe's like a real cop.
Yeah, a legitimate police officer who like doesn't plan fake fights. Someone comes up to Joe and goes, "We're planning a fake fight," and Joe will go, "Okay, you know what? Get the fuck here.
Let me shoot you.
Let me shoot you now, because you're eventually going to get shot anyway. So let's get it over with." And Ronnie's like, "Okay." It sounds like a good idea. Can we do it here? Or should we do it down the hall?
Are we using blanks?
Unbelievable.
This will be great.
It's like the WWF.
It really was unbelievable. Yeah. And all joking aside, it was like, what the f*** going on?
Well, I was fuming mad, and like I just kind of swallowed it and like went back to work.
Right.
But I was livid.
But you knew about this all this time?
Yeah. And then I was going to chastise him on the plane. And
I'm glad you waited.
Yeah.
Because that walk in here was like amazing.
Yeah.
Because Ronnie's like, I did nothing wrong. He walked in like an innocent man.
Where is he?
Yeah, get him back here quick.
Well, he's dealing with 𝗪𝗏 Baron Cohen. Is he back, Gary? Oh.
Is he fighting with the 𝗪𝗏 Baron Cohen?
Yeah, they're doing a fake fight.
Yeah, I told him to go down and attack the guy.
Okay, Sash, here's what's going to happen.
Hey, douchebag.
I'm going to yank on your beard, and then you swing at me.
Ronnie aside for a minute, you know, people who don't want to hear about AGT, it was so great. I mean, everything that's been going on, and just that portion in Vegas, what you guys did, I just thought was just really kind of fascinating.
And they do. Do they show a lot of the Vegas stuff?
You'll probably see a tenth of what we shot.
Really?
Yeah, they can't. You know, it's.
Those deliberations you did, like in the room, and figuring everything out, because it was kind of cool. Because I was thinking about, because you guys are just kind of, you're shaping the show, what the show is going to end up being at the end of the day.
I mean, there you are sitting there shaping a network television show. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's what I would love to see. That. In fact, I saw the commercial last night when I was watching The Voice.
Yeah,
the one where you're driving around and the people get stuck to the car.
Yeah.
That was great.
Well, the deliberations got kind of heated at one point. I think I told you this yesterday, but at one point I just said to Howie and Sharon, look, I'm a way bigger star than you guys. Did I tell you this?
No!
Yeah, I go, look, man. They're arguing about this talent that I wanted to put through.
It was like midnight.
It's midnight, and I'm, me at midnight.
Yeah, at midnight, you want to have a fake fight.
So I go, yeah, right. Yeah, and Ronnie's having fake fights. So I'm in there, like, arguing over, whether it's a juggler or something. But meanwhile, I'm passionate about it. I finally just said, they go, why should we listen to you? And I said, I'll tell you why. If you want me to be honest with you? Look at my career and look at you too. I said, Howie, God bless you. You're doing very well in life. You know, you got TV shows, you got
new game shows,
got comedy, all that stuff. I said, Sharon, great. Ozzy, your manager. You got the talk and the
manage people. You know
what you're doing. I said, you're competent. I wasn't insulting him. I said, and then there's me. Okay, I make more money than all of you combined. I'm a way big star. I go on The View, and their ticket demand is insane.
People can't make phone calls.
I've had the largest pay-per-view special. No offense, I think I know more than you two. Well, that went over really big. That went over really big.
There was a real fight in there.
You know what's great about them? They look at me and they started laughing.
That created laughter.
And they got their way. No, I mean, everyone was really kind of respectful of each other's position, but I tried, I used everything in my arsenal to.
You even pulled that out.
Yeah. Well, there were only a couple of people we argued about, but for the most part, we actually agreed on everyone.
Yeah.
There may be 2 or 3 people. Let's just say Howie's tastes are a little different than mine, and
well, that was
and same as Sharon.
The question.
Yeah.
Are there some people who see?
Yes, there are some people who are in there that should not be in there.
Oh,
yeah.
But I think like Howie's case rounds it out a little bit. Like this, like there was one or two people that like at the end of the day who ended up being there. It's like, well, that'll be fun to see.
Let me tell you something.
But they're not. No. Did they keep people out who really should be there?
Well, Howard picked a couple people that I thought were losers. So, you know.
First of all, what were you even doing watching?
Why
I saw
are you watching
this guy. He's everywhere.
Don't attack
he's
me.
Busy watching me.
Don't attack me now.
He's being entertained. He's watching you guys deliberate.
Yeah, but...
So...
No, it was good.
It was really good. It was fun. I mean, you're going to enjoy the show.
Here's what I'm trying to determine.
Yeah.
Is everybody the top talent, or did people go home?
No, you know what happens? The top talent gets through, and then there's a portion.
So you run out of top talent.
Well, yeah. I shouldn't say that, but it's like there's a certain category where you kind of get into like this. Hey. Why don't we have this guy because he's sort of quirky, or this one or that? Like, there's room for about 7. You really end up arguing about 7 places.
Okay.
You're down to just the final 7, and that's where it gets a little murky.
So, because not everybody's the guy who's going to take the prize.
Right. So then it becomes a question of, who could be a breakout hit? Who could be a surprise? Who's a long shot? Mm-hmm. That's where it gets.
All right.
Okay. Hey, I got to take a break anyway because Sacha Baron Cohen's going to be here, and I need to take a commercial before then. Thanks, Ralph.
Bye now.
Bye now. And we'll be back right after these words.
Hey, old friend of the show, Geraldo Rivera is here. We're going to bring him in. Old friend of the show. Old friend. Seems like we never get any new friends here. What the fuck's going on?
Every once in a while.
What's up with that? Yeah, once in a while.
Good morning.
Morning.
How you doing today?
Yeah, great to be back.
So, what are you going to be talking about today with Howard?
I got a new book out, Great Progression, how Latinos will lead America to a new era of prosperity, but I doubt he'll stay on topic.
And why is that?
Because he's Howard. That's why I came.
What do you think he's going to be talking about, if not the book?
Size of my dick or something. I don't know. Whether it still works.
We'll hear about that.
No, he has a very eclectic kind of moment-by-moment spontaneity that makes him so appealing. So, it's a ride for me as well as for the audience. It's always fun to come here.
All right, Geraldo, as you know, is a legendary figure in television. He's now with Fox News. So much to talk about when Geraldo is here. Geraldo. There he is. Looking fit and young.
That mustache is getting to be a little...
What about the mustache? Time to get rid of it?
Yeah, I think so.
That's your trademark, though. Have you ever shaved off... the mustache?
It's 40 years old, 1968.
Right. And women like it?
Yeah, I guess. I like it.
Geraldo, we were just talking about you this morning because we were telling everyone that you're coming on. You're, of course, now a correspondent on Fox News. And it always struck me as a strange business decision that here, people don't remember this. Geraldo had his own Oprah thing going. And this show was tremendously successful, generating millions of dollars, and you walked away from it. It wasn't like the show had low ratings.
It wasn't canceled. It was on 11 years. It would have still been on. I mean, Maury's still on. A lot of them,
right?
That followed me.
You were making a ton of dough.
I had a money tree growing in the backyard, but I had a...
So strange that you quit to go work at Fox News. And I love Fox News. I watch it all the time.
I invented the Who's Your Baby's Daddy. And I remember one show...
You're proud of it?
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I love it.
That's what I'm saying. I had a guy on who was abusive to his wife. And we were busting his balls because he was abusive to the wife. And I said, you know what? I got a surprise for you, buddy. Your kid? That's not your kid. That's someone else's kid. So he stands up. He punches the wall. He says, thanks a lot, Geraldo, and walks off. And I look at Mike Jacobs, my stage manager, said, I can't do this shit anymore.
I've had it.
I walked out. That was it.
It was it. And I mean, you've made enough money in your career Where you've even said, I'm going to you're in your 60s now. You're going to retire at 70, which is what? Like, what are you now, 67?
6.
You're 66.
Yeah.
So in like 3-4 years.
But I also have a 4-year-old, so I don't know when I'll retire.
Well, is that the... I mean, you're chasing around a little kid, huh?
I am chasing around a little kid.
That's retarded.
It's harder than war.
I know. Wouldn't you rather go cover a war? Is that why you put yourself in dangerous situations?
It's a lot easier.
Yeah.
People don't realize it.
You hope you're going to die.
Adrenaline's got your heart's pump.
Be honest with you. You married a young woman recently.
I did. I love her. 6 years.
Gorgeous girl.
Thank you.
And I guess
same about Beth.
Yes, and she wanted kids. Unfortunately for you,
you can't marry someone of childbearing age and not have a child.
And so now you're chasing a young kid around. But and I don't want to put this the wrong way. It's got to be complete drudgery for you. You married this hot chick. She's got this kid now with you. And I mean, you're an older guy. I know you only have so much energy. You want to go box, you want to work out, you want to come home at night, you want to bang your wife.
You can't sail. You got a kid.
I take the kids with me.
It's hard, isn't it?
Well, it is hard, but I mean, you get the enormous payback of this lovely child who, adores daddy, and you throw her up in the air, and you just hope you can do it for 5 or 10 more years.
You throw her up in the air, you purposely don't try not to catch her so you can... But
her name is Soul. She's my sunshine. I love her.
You do. You love her. You're having a good time. And the wife, after she got pregnant, did she get completely back into shape, or did her body change?
Oh, no. She's a fanatic about being in shape. She's very, very shapely, very lovely.
She didn't gain
35
weight.
Years old.
She's back to her original weight than when you met her.
I'd say so.
She's 35.
35.
And you are 66.
That's right.
That's unbelievable.
Yeah, do the math.
Wow, that's awesome. And you're still able to have sex with her on a regular basis?
Yes, on a very, very regular basis.
Are you still as attractive? Because you were a very difficult kind of guy to hold in a relationship.
I am no longer. I've been clean and sober in the sexual area for, what is it now? We've been together since 2000, so it's...
Were you a sex addict?
Yeah, I guess.
In other words, you had a hard time being alone.
I was more, I needed constant reinforcement, and, I needed adoration. And being in TV, being in the media, and growing up a homely kid before I was famous, and then suddenly having all the money and notoriety and really a limitless, essentially, line of willing and attractive women, you just become a pig. I became a pig.
In other words, what you're saying is that when you're a famous guy and all of a sudden all this opportunity presents itself, that at the bottom of it was your own insecurity, that you needed these women to pump up your self-image.
Well, I guess it also felt good.
Right. And how could you have been a homely child? I mean, you're so beautiful.
No,
when I see
you're so
skinny,
handsome. Pimples,
Look at you. I mean,
Puerto Rican and Jewish. I can't relate to anybody.
When did you get your first? When did you first get your first woman? Were you very
young enough? Yeah, I was younger than most.
How old?
Younger than. Mid-teens.
Mid-teens?
Yeah.
So you weren't that homely.
No, I mean...
your last book that I remember was a book about all the chicks you banged.
Oh, that was the book before.
The book before. Now, there's a book I can read. Bette Midler, you had sex with. I've interviewed you many times. Barbara Walters, I believe you had sex with.
Well, I did not have sex with Barbara.
You just made out with Barbara?
I tried.
You made out with her.
I tried. I came on to her.
How far did you get?
Gangbusters. Well, we were in Panama, and we were covering the Panama Canal being handed over to that country, and we were both pursuing an interview with the dictator Torrijos, and I put all my best moves on her. I had my Guayavera shirt on. It was a sultry, tropical thing. I said, Barbara, come on, let me show you, some Spanish. And she pinched me on the cheek and said, "You're so cute. I'm having dinner with General Torrijos."
You're busy with sex, and she's getting the interview.
Yeah, exactly.
For what it's worth, I mean, you're married now, but I think you could get her now. Barbara Walters.
I think she's still sexy. I mean, I get in trouble every time I talk about her, Barbara.
So when you walked away and you went to Fox News, I was shocked because you were a big money earner, and it had to mean a huge pay cut.
It was
going to Fox.
It was. Went from $6 million to $2 million.
Were you happy though?
It wasn't being happy, you know, and it sounds corny, and I almost hesitate to tell the story, but after 9/11, you know, I was living then in Rumson. I had the daytime thing still happening. Well, the daytime thing had ended, but I still had all the money. I had the big contract at NBC. And when 9/11 happened, there were 8 dads in my kid's little junior high who died that day. So I went to NBC. I was had Rivera Live in FortLee, and I was doing that Dateline. And I said, send me to Afghanistan. I want to go. We got to get these bastards. Let's go. Let me go. I said, no. We have people covering that. You stay in Fort Lee. You do your show. And I said, screw you. And I went to Roger Ailes, who had hired me at NBC and had gone and created Fox. I said, Roger, can I be a war correspondent? And he said, come on over. But I already gave all the big money to O'Reilly, so you get what's left.
Wow. Because, you know, in a way, you think about it, with all the divorces, you know, maybe you don't have that much money when you think about it. If you're making, at that time, $2 million.
No, I was making 6.
You were making 6, but then you took a pay cut and made $2 million at Fox.
Right.
You had been going through yet another divorce.
Right.
With 𝗫𝗍, the beautiful 𝗫𝗍.
Right.
And
who I still love.
Who you still love.
Yeah, she's great. She's the mother of my teenagers. We really get along well.
You love the new wife more.
Oh, that's a different.
Exactly.
Different.
Much younger. And the point is, all these wives and all the money going out the window.
I spent a lot of money in. I spent a lot of money in divorce.
Is that why?
But I still, please don't cry for me, Argentina. I still, I own a private island in Puerto Rico. My sailboat. I have.
You own a private island in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And what?
Remember, he had to fight the pirates one time when he was.
That was Somalia. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, talk about the time you fought the pirates. I mean, it's unbelievable.
In Pittsburgh.
You've gone through a lot of money.
You fought Willie Stargell.
You have fought with everyone.
I have.
I
fought
pirates.
my way. Wives, pirates.
That's true. Now, you wrote a book, a new book, about how Puerto Ricans are going to save the planet?
Hispanics.
Right. In general, not just Puerto Ricans.
Not just Puerto Ricans.
How do you figure Hispanics?
In some ways, I think Puerto Ricans are underperforming in the Latino community, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that we are citizen-born, and there is a sense of entitlement, and we have a permanent underclass now, as African Americans have for many years.
But how are the Latinos going to save the planet?
Well, there's a lot about Latinos that gets lost in the in translation. You know, there's this image, thanks to Lou Dobbs and a lot of the hard-right conservatives, that all Latinos are wetbacks wading across the Rio Grande or climbing the border fence and coming to be on welfare or
that's the image you get.
And it's just not true. When you look, there's 46 million of us now in the United States. We contribute $1.3 trillion a year to the U.S. economy.
Right.
Dominate industries like baseball, for goodness sake. We are, doctors and lawyers, and most importantly, when you look at Social Security, and I'll be brief because I don't want to bore you.
No, you're not boring, but you're trying to say you're not all farm chicken farmers.
Right.
You're writing this book to destroy the stereotype.
Exactly. Look at Sonia Sotomayor, who grew up in the same building as my Aunt Anna and Uncle Felipe in Co-op City in the Bronx.
Right.
She #1 at Cardinal Spellman High School. Single parent household. Mother working 2 jobs. Her mother a veteran of World War II, a nurse. Mother's working 2 jobs, gets her in Cardinal Spellman, graduates #1, goes to Princeton, graduates #1, goes to Yale, editor of the Law Journal, best judge ever, and now on the Supreme Court.
And the reason that she's on the Supreme Court, and she got breaks in life, and people don't realize this, is because of affirmative action. And people are anti-affirmative action. I'm very pro-affirmative action. People need a break who are poor. They don't get the advantages that other people get.
The main thing, though, you may say that affirmative action was a key in her life.
It gave her a shot.
A much more important aspect was her own ambition and the fact that she was brilliant.
Her ability.
Of course, but she never would have gotten... She could have ended up being a chambermaid if she didn't get served certain breaks in life because she needed a break, just like lots of kids get breaks because they're in middle-class families.
Definitely.
Middle-class or very wealthy family. She got the breaks of a wealthy family.
Are you against affirmative action?
I think that in 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍's case and in my case, yes, it did open a door. But the most important door is a high school diploma.
Yes, of course.
Once a kid gets in high school and can stay in high school. Remember, I adopted a class of 8th graders.
Right.
Back during the 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍.
Were you looking for a wife?
No, they were too old.
That's right. Erica was in 3rd grade at that time.
That was a wife farm team.
8th graders are kind of mature.
I told them if they graduated from high school, I would put them through college. The hardest thing wasn't the paying for them to go to college. The hardest thing, this is Rafael Cordero Junior High, 116th Street and 2nd Avenue in East Harlem, Spanish Harlem. The hardest thing was getting them through high school.
And when you got them through high school, they all did well.
But getting them through high school, I lost more than half right there. I lost more than I couldn't get them between the pressure to work or the various abuse, the drugs, the
But you gave them a shot, and that's nice.
And it's nice, and I think that if all of us remember where we came from, that's a better shot than affirmative.
By the way, the new book is called The Great Progression. It's in stores tomorrow.
So is this a book for Latinos?
No, I want Latinos to read it because Latinos need to know who they are, and many of them don't know. We're about more than MTV Cribs and some of these other telenovela kind of situations. But I think it's for the larger population to understand who we are as Americans.
Yeah, you got to get rid of the stereotype.
A great mosaic, and the stereotype really sucks.
Artie, you're upset about the stereotypes?
I am. That's the most important thing is getting rid of the stereotypes. I wanted to ask Geraldo, in the book, does it say where I can get my wallet back?
Geraldo, explain something to me. You were the first one, you were the only one to get an interview with Michael Jackson's mother.
Right, Kath.
Since this death.
She trusts me.
She trusts you. The reason she trusts you is you have been an unbelievable supporter of Michael Jackson. I mean, you're convinced he's never sucked off a young boy.
I never said that. I was convinced that he was framed in the case in 2005.
Right.
Okay.
Did you feel
it was an absolute frame job, and if it wasn't him, it wouldn't have passed the laugh test, that case.
But you also kind of, I think, feel he was not a pedophile. Is that true?
In my personal opinion, not that it affects, my relationship with the Jackson family, I think that it is extremely unlikely that Michael Jackson ever put his pecker in any boy. I think it's almost impossible.
But what about just touching a boy inappropriately? What about
I don't know about that, and I don't know where criminality begins and where the whole Peter Pan thing ends. Because I think that when you
why is it almost impossible that he did that?
Because I don't think he was that kind of sexual being at all. I believe that.
Do you think he was a closeted homosexual?
Maybe. I think more. I had lots of conversations with Jackson between 2003 and 2005. I was one of his confidants. He'd call me 2 in the morning. He'd speak to my kids on the phone. I mean, he was a guy that reached out a lot because he never knew who to trust.
By the way, I hate to tell you this. That was me calling you. I have the greatest phony phone calls. At 2 o'clock in the morning, I call Geraldo's house. I go,
"Hello, Geraldo. This is Michael Jackson." Does that sound familiar?
I did live phoners on my show last night, and I was sure that you were going to bust me.
That was me. I hate to break your heart.
But
I never touched those boys.
We used to talk about Barry, the guy who wrote Peter Pan, who back in Victorian England was also accused of being a pedophile and a pervert because of his kind of romanticizing of youth and the whole Peter Pan thing. And he really identified with Barry. And I
but wait a second. You don't take phone calls from just anybody. at 2 o'clock in the morning. So you were titillated by this. This turned you on that one of the biggest stars of the world would call you at 2, and as a newsman.
I don't know if titillation would be exactly the way to describe it.
But at 2 o'clock in the morning, where you're trying to get some sleep, Michael Jackson. I mean, that must have been unbelievable. Michael Jackson's on the phone.
And you know, he had the numbers, and he would call, but he was, he was so insecure. In many
Michael,
ways,
it's 2 a.m. Did you ever say, could you call me when the sun's up?
Yeah, would you ever say to him?
He didn't exist when the sun was up. He was like a vampire in that way. Whenever I was with Michael in the daytime, almost always, the shades were drawn. He was like a vampire.
You weren't nervous?
He came alive after the sun.
You weren't nervous when he say, "Let me talk to your kids." I mean, he was trying to.
No, people ask me. People ask me, would I trust my kids to sleep over Michael Jackson's? I wouldn't trust my kids to sleep over any adult's house. I mean, it's like ridiculous.
That's right, and especially Michael Jackson. When there's a question,
But
you don't
you
know.
know what? Every parent we've ever asked has said the same thing. So how did he get so many kids to come to the house?
Starfuckers.
That's true.
Well,
if Katherine Jackson now, is she going to be the parent to Blanket and Paris and
Prince,
the other one,
Michael.
Prince Michael? Is she?
She's very competent and very spry and very intelligent and very mellow and level, and she's an excellent grandma.
So you think she's the right one to take care of these kids?
No, I think that it'll probably be Rebe or one of the, but with Catherine's supervision and keeping them close to home because of all of the obvious, torque pulling in different directions.
Don't you think, in a way, and I'm not saying this to be mean, but don't you think in a way this is a blessing for those kids? I mean, it sounds like they were having a pretty bizarre life. They were kept away from all other children. They were homeschooled.
Let me give you one scenario. Well, I'll give you a scene.
Okay.
I'm with Jackson, and he's hiding out after the bust at Neverland. He didn't want to go back there. And we're at that hotel next to Shutters in Santa Monica. So it's, and I have, his person brings me over there. So it's Michael and all 3 of the kids. Blanket then's just a toddler. And no nurse, no nanny, no PR people, just me, him, and the kids.
What was the occasion?
He wanted to see whether he wanted to go on TV. I'm trying to convince him to go on TV.
Okay.
All right. And he's in trouble, and he needed some counseling because he was very worried about the criminal case that was looming. It was still months away, but it was definitely on the horizon.
Okay.
So anyway, I watched him during the day. And he was with those kids, I swear to God, it's just as normal as anybody, and attentive. Wherever you see a single dad, you know how sometimes they overcompensate. I mean, he was negotiating whether the kids wanted Captain Crunch or Cheerios, watching Nickelodeon or
do you think it was a show he was putting on for you?
I absolutely do not. I absolutely do not. There were times where he was totally oblivious to me. It was. I'm telling you, I'm a good enough reporter to know that he was an excellent dad.
This was the first time he'd ever taken care of the kids, in other words. You could tell it was genuine.
He was the basic hands-on dad. That Debbie Rowe was just a cow who gave birth to them. She never watched this shit.
Yeah, right. So now...
Let me ask you something. You were not aware of any drug use?
But that's a different issue. You didn't ask me that.
I'm asking you now.
We
haven't had you here that long.
Give us a chance.
I've been with Michael where he'd be very assertive and articulate and look you in the eye and would talk about whatever it was, not just his scene, but whatever it was. And I've also been with him where you'd be curled up on the couch in a fetal position, not looking at me. In other words, talking to me without even looking up.
Wow.
And there were times physically where I thought he was so skinny that he was translucent. I mean, he looked like he was 100 pounds, like a real anorexic person. But I would see him go through those moods. And now, after his death, when you really understand the extent of his drug abuse, it's a junkie's behavior that you're watching. It was it was a pharmacological as well as a psychological response.
When he was talking, he was on drugs, and when he was in the fetal position, he was in withdrawals almost.
I don't know. You know better than me about it.
No, I certainly don't. I'm just saying
that's all I know. I want to eat some chocolate.
He only smokes a tremendous amount of weed. What does he know?
That's thought Geraldo had his time.
I never did. I never did hard drugs. I never went that way.
No blow?
I really, you know why I was so paranoid about getting caught?
All those years with Cheech and Chong and no blow?
But even Tommy Chong says in his book, if I had ever seen Geraldo do it, I would have written about it. I mean, he got me smoke here and there. Right. Yeah, I never got into it.
So in other words, going back to
Ecstasy.
Michael Jackson, do you think that this is going to be a murder case?
I think this is a murder case. I mean, clearly, first of all, it's already been ruled a homicide, but you heard it first on my show. Right. It was clear to me that this guy... First of all, the bigger story isn't just that it's manslaughter. I think the biggest story, and I get in trouble whenever I say this, how did it come that he was so isolated and cut off from all of his family and friends? He didn't call me at all in the last 2 years. And the Ramon Bain, his longtime publicist, didn't talk to her. This guy, 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗱, this Middle Eastern doctor, kind of took over and inserted himself between Michael and everyone. Joe Jackson, who I really like and I think is very, very cruelly underestimated by
Michael
most
says
media.
He was beaten by his father.
I'll get to that, but the main point is that Joe Jackson told me that he was so frustrated in his attempts to see his son once he got to that Homely Hills rented mansion when he started finally those rehearsals. He wanted to take his truck, attach it to that gate, and pull the gate off to go see his son because he was totally denied access to Michael, as was the rest of his family, including his beloved mom.
But isn't it true Michael Jackson hated his father? His father pushed him into show business, took away his childhood.
Absolutely not true. He told 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍 in 2003 that Joe beat him 39 years ago.
Right.
And that became the public's image of Joe Jackson. Remember, when I interviewed Michael 2 years after that, he went on and on extolling the virtue of Joe. His dad was the lion in the family. He really admired his dad. He was becoming like his dad. And that was 2 years after 𝗦𝗵cie𝗄𝗿𝗍's interview. And I think that what happened is there was an attempt to divert attention from the condition and circumstances that Michael Jackson was living in the last weeks and months of his life, by making Joe Jackson the bad guy, making Joe Jackson the enemy, making Joe Jackson the fall guy. It was all about Joe as a creep, and Joe looks to get his money, and Joe's exploiting his son. And what people weren't looking at, who created the situation where Michael Jackson existed in a drug-induced stupor, with a doctor hired for $100,000 a month to do nothing but give him the drugs he wanted to keep him anesthetized. All they cared about was getting him on stage to do those concerts.
But where does responsibility? I'm not taking the doctor's side. I don't know anything about the case. But why would the doctor want Michael Jackson dead when you think about it? I mean, this was his meal ticket, number one. Number two, let's say Michael Jackson's an adult. He knew what these drugs were. He decided to take them. Yes, a doctor did administer them. Okay, something went wrong. Just like when a person has surgery, these drugs can kill you. It's an anesthetic.
Yeah, but it's one thing to need surgery. It's another thing just to be anesthetized to go to sleep.
A responsible doctor knows not to do what that guy was doing.
I think
so. Was it murder or a mistake?
Junkies have responsibilities, but so do pushers have responsibilities. And here's what I think happened. You remember when Clint Eastwood married that young woman, about the same age difference as me and Erica, and someone asks, but Mr. Eastwood, you're 70 years old, your wife is 35 years old. He said, Clint Eastwood said, she dies, she dies. It was a very funny line. I think that was the attitude of the business people who took over Michael Jackson's life because of insurance policies and other kind of merchandising rights that they had. They had a feeling, Michael Jackson, he dies, he dies.
Right.
And I think that was the...
It was cavalier.
It was a cavalier, who cares, let Conrad Murray, everybody was the worst kept secret apparently among that clique, that this guy was, that Jackson was using not only all of the painkillers since the '93 Pepsi commercial with the hair and all that, but was also taking prodigious amounts of sedatives to sleep.
By the way, we're trying to figure you out because now that you went to Fox News, Rob and I were even saying, what is Geraldo really now? Is he?
We used
are
to
you
think you were
conservative?
liberal,
Are you liberal? I mean, what?
It depends. I mean, if in my milieu in Fox News, I'm considered the radical left winger.
Right.
But what I think of myself as is kind of a liberal Republican in the old school of Bloomberg, and remember John Lindsay?
Yeah, sure.
Jacob Javits, Louis Lefkowitz, the old
Because like almost
Attorney General.
over Fox News, like I watch Fox News a lot. Like you watch Glenn Beck, this guy, he's got charts linking the president to communism.
Yeah, well,
he's got a sheet of
Glenn
paper.
Beck does not speak for me.
I see. But I mean, I find it entertaining, but it seems like he's on to some sort, like O'Reilly too. They're all on to some sort of
O'Reilly's
communist.
different. I think O'Reilly is different than Beck. I think Beck is the old kind of populist thumper who goes out and rails and gets everybody all riled up. He's that. I think the Tea Parties were largely his creation.
Do you get angry with some of the guys on Fox News?
Sometimes.
Do you because politically they're going a little too far?
Sometimes.
Did you vote for Obama?
Yes, I did.
You did, and then when you see them painting
So how
him
do
as
you
a
walk in
communist,
that building?
yeah, I mean, do you have a hard time with some of the stuff that Fox is putting out on the air?
Every network has its crazy people.
Right.
Look at Lou Dobbs. Lou Dobbs has done more to slander Latinos in this country, CNN's Lou Dobbs,
And he's
than
married
any other
to one.
person.
That's his
and he's married.
defense.
I don't know.
The best thing is to slander your wife's people. That gets them really fired up.
Hey, Jefferson banged black chicks and had slaves.
Yeah,
That's right.
there you go. There you go.
That's right.
But
you banged Jacob Javitz's wife. Didn't she convert you to being a liberal? I mean, what is
a liberal Republican. That's it.
By the way, let's not forget he banged Bette Midler. Was that the best lay of
You
your life?
said that already.
Come on, say it again.
I'm not going to say
Was that the best lay of your life?
That book was the worst mistake of my life.
You're not kidding.
Yeah, really.
What year are we talking
91.
91. He was attracted to her. Do you bang Jackie O? Talk about that quickly.
No.
You didn't?
No. One of my life's regrets is
that quickly.
I never got Madonna.
Make
That's
something
my
up.
big life regret.
Were you close?
No, I never had the opportunity. When they go when they meet the Grim Reaper, I'm gonna say, "What are your regrets?" And well, I never banged.
Are you attracted to? You're married now, and you got a beautiful wife.
And monogamous.
And monogamous.
As
but
you are.
Absolutely.
I hope.
Is this the first time in your life you've been
Yes.
monogamous?
Well, no. CeCe and I for 5 years. I hung in there.
You
5 out of
managed
20.
5
But
years
that was the
before.
daytime show. That was like crazy, Bill. Not only did you have a gigantic staff of adoring, nubile young things, you also had all the guests.
You were banging the guests, the staff, everyone. You are out of control. Those were the days.
Doorman,
Do you miss
driver.
those days? Do you ever sit and say to yourself, I know you loved your wife and all that, but I mean...
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I really don't miss those days.
See, I'm like you. I've become very into my marriage. And even like my wife has to leave me for a month. I'm like curious to see how I do. But I think I'm going to be okay. I think I'm just going to miss her.
definitely okay. I'm not tempted.
You go away on trips,
I
you're
feel
away
like
from the
a
wife.
glutton if I did that.
What is the longest time you're away from your wife now when you're doing a correspondent thing? Do you ever go away for a week or two?
I've been in Iraq 9 times.
There's nothing to bang
And how
there.
long do you stay?
Yeah.
Well, sometimes several weeks. And my hair turned white because of Iraq. I really think that.
Is that true?
Really?
Afghanistan 6 times.
Scary.
Yeah, it's really been. I come home sometimes just drooling. It's so upsetting, and especially 04, 05 when we were really losing over there. It was just terrible.
Yeah. Do you think we'll ever get out?
I don't know whatsoever. I don't know. I think
I don't see how we
I don't
do.
know if we ever want to get out totally of Iraq because of the gigantic oil reserves and its strategic location, right there in the
But it was a
crossroads of the
mistake
world.
going there.
It was a terrible mistake. It was an arrogant foreign policy that is indefensible in retrospect, but you got to play the hand you're dealt.
Is President Bush a war criminal?
No. I think that some of what Cheney's saying right now are preposterous. What he's saying, it's okay to break the law, or that the nation is was safer with Republicans than it is with Democrats. I think that's irresponsible and immature for the Vice President of the United States to say that the nation is less safe because the other party is in control.
But that's how they got elected a second time.
It's a lot of fear.
That's exactly what they ran on.
Well, I believe that there's a lot of truth in what you say, and I think that history will judge the GOP in that regard. But I always liked George W. Bush. I thought that he was a good person. I think that Dick Cheney and others, I think Donald Rumsfeld has a lot of questions to answer going forward, the former defense secretary. But, you know, you never, and the other thing is, like, I became friends with Alberto Gonzales, the former attorney general, who is their attorney general. And people say, why? And
you became friends with him?
Yeah. Going back to...
Did you ever double team a chick with him or anything like that?
We've had lunch together. We hang out together.
Yeah, okay.
Has Alberto Gonzales fucked Bette Midler?
Do you guys ever talk about fucking Bette Midler?
His wife would kick his ass. His wife said...
Does your wife even know who Bette Midler is? Does she?
The point about General Gonzales
That's
is
why he married her.
You don't know... If you were in power in 2001, you never know what you would have done. You know, watching that appalling specter of the nation being attacked and then trying to defend, you never know if there was going to be 10 more attacks like that. So you never know what you would have done. So I cut them all slack.
Right.
And
it was a weird time in our history.
Weird time, and particularly George Bush.
Is that a new tattoo on your arm?
No, that's an old one.
That's the old one.
Yeah. This is my baby. That's the new one.
That's a new one.
4 years old.
Let me see that. What is that?
Her name is Sol, which means sun in Spanish, and that's she's a Leo, and that's kind of dad.
Why are you so Hispanic all of a sudden? Aren't you Jewish? I mean,
I am.
Did you have a bar mitzvah?
I'm 100%.
All of a sudden, now you're writing books about Latinos.
My bar mitzvah was funny because my dad, Cruz Rivera, was one of 17 children.
Right.
My mom was one of 8, but most of her siblings had very few children, if any. So the Puerto Rican side of my family is gigantic. When I was bar mitzvahed on Long Island in North Lindenhurst at the Volunteer Fire Department Hall, because there was no temple, we were the only Jewish people in town.
Yeah.
Everybody there was Puerto Rican Catholic.
It's funny.
They took the yarmulkes off, put them over their hearts when they...
But why not a tattoo of the Torah on your arm, too? I mean, everything is Latino.
How about a book about how Jews say?
Oh, there you go. There's the Jewish star. Okay, that's good. All right, I'm glad to see that. What about the latest rumor, Geraldo? I don't want to keep you here all morning, but what about the latest rumor that, since you're tied into the whole Michael Jackson thing, that Macaulay Culkin, have you heard this?
Is the father of Blanket?
Is Blanket's father.
Everybody's Blanket's father.
Yeah,
I mean, there was a guy in England saying he thought he was Blanket's father.
Another child star.
Explain to me why he called the kid Blanket. I don't like it.
It's just, you know, the kids get nicknames, they stick.
What do you think of these kids? Now I saw them on TV with that long hair. They look like girls. Don't you think that's bad? I mean, seriously, they must get mistaken
I go back to the few times that I was with them, they seemed like perfectly normal children. I have to tell you that. And you know, being friends with lots of celebrities.
Right.
And having kids in private school in New York and seeing lots of high rollers. You see children that are obviously more affected than Jackson's children seem to me.
Yeah.
I think that a lot of the reason they are so normal is because of their grandmother and those loving
So they
aunties.
did have contact with the Jackson clan prior to this, because, you know, some of the things I was reading at the time was that, you know, they never met these people.
That's
they didn't hang out with these people.
That's absolutely untrue. Catherine Jackson is a very hands-on grandma. Those kids very comfortable with their grandma. And
did Michael Jackson have a nose?
No.
He had no. Did you ever see him without his nose?
Yes.
What? So what was there?
Well, he had a little prosthesis that he put on it, but in private he would often just have a Band-Aid over a little tiny bump, and it was very disconcerting. It was almost like an alien. It was almost like an alien.
I had a meeting with him. I wrote about it in my book that it was as if his face was it was tape.
It was like those you know, the alien, the day the Earth stood still, those kinds of.
How could that be?
Well, again, you have to blame these doctors who just kept tinkering with him to a point where you go beyond the point of no return.
And do you ever
How much
talk
can
to
you
him
take off?
about all of the things you see as his appearance is changing?
That wasn't my role. That wasn't my role. My role was to you know, as I saw it, was to kind of be an anchor. You know, as flamboyant a life as I've had. You know, I am basically, in some senses, like an old shoe. Everybody knows me. I've been around in public life so long. I have no secrets left. And I think that he just needed a kind of sounding board, someone who was not.
He didn't need you to lecture him about his life.
He didn't need me to ask him about where his nose went. You know,
would he ever put his nose on the table to freak people out or anything like that?
No, but it was quite shocking how at peace he seemed in front of me with just a tiny Band-Aid on.
So when the tiny Band-Aid was on, you would just there was nothing.
You see the nostrils and then just a little tiny bump under the Band-Aid.
Wow.
Under one of those.
Like a big hole was there, huh?
It's not a hole. It's just like the cartilage had been so carved up that there was barely any left.
And was there skin?
There was. I had the Band-Aid over it, but yeah, I guess there was skin there.
Because you know what's weird about it is that you're right in a sense that a doctor, if a mentally ill person walks into your office and
give
says,
me 3 eyeballs.
Yeah, you got to say no. I don't feel comfortable doing that. Right.
That's why I really believe that again, I go back to Artie's point. There's of course the junkie has great responsibility and personal responsibility and primary responsibility.
Yes.
But when you have all of these whores around.
Yes.
Who are going to give you whatever you need, whenever you need it, just to stay close and just to keep making the money off you.
Right.
I believe that the state has a responsibility to punish those people.
Well, I think you're right, actually. Geraldo Rivera's book, The Great Progression, is in stores tomorrow. This will change your attitude about Latinos. A lot of you out there, and certainly not anyone on this show, a lot of you out there don't understand that Latinos...
Is he being sincere?
Yes, I'm being sincere. A lot of Latinos are really doing good things, and Geraldo doesn't want you to think that Latinos are just guys who mow your lawn. Although that's okay, too.
That's okay, too.
I will buy this book if A-Rod gets one big hit in October.
And by the way,
A-Rod's in the book.
Just to help our audience out and get them excited about the book, on page 56 are naked pictures of Bette Midler from Geraldo's personal archives.
That's a selling point.
That's right.
It's like the subtle little.
There's nothing about Bette Midler in this book.
There's
right?
nothing about
nothing. No pictures.
It starts with an interview with J-Lo, though.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Did you personally interview her?
I personally interviewed her.
You like that, huh?
Oh, yeah. My wife is there. So is Mark.
I wasn't implying anything.
They had to have both of them there.
Is her ass too big?
I don't think so.
No, you
like.
But
I have a very Puerto Rican vision of women. I like some flesh on them.
You like it?
I don't like those twiggies.
Geraldo was circumcised in a knife fight with Puerto Ricans. It's another thing. A lot of people think because he's Jewish, that's how he got circumcised.
Well, there was no bris.
But I'll tell you one thing. J-Lo's ass is the size of Geraldo's island, his private island that he owns. What's it cost to run a private island? I mean, when you say you have a private island.
Not much. Once you buy it, it's
how much does a private island cost?
I don't think I want to tell you, but it's not that much. I mean, it's 3 miles south of the coast. It's not developable. I have a little house on it, but you can't put a hotel and make it a commercial.
No, I understand it.
So who wants to own it? My kids don't even like to go there with me. I go alone
because there's no services there. In other words,
because there's no water slide, there's no disco. You know, what are they going to do there?
You bought a private island.
I wrote this book in large part on that island. That's what I bought it for.
What do? You fly to this island?
I sail my boat down. You know, I live right under the George Washington Bridge. I sail my boat. It takes 8 days
to get to the island.
To get to the island, I moor it there, and then I go
sail
back
it, or
visit.
you have a captain?
No. I am basically the captain. I'm between captains right now. So me and Greg Hart, my longtime partner, or one of my kids.
You know how to drive the boat?
Yeah.
You know
I went to Fort
Schuyler
Schuyler Maritime College in the Bronx.
And you know how to find the island through compasses and such?
This is the boat. I sailed around the world. Remember, I sailed around the world over 3 years, and I went up the Amazon River, 1,600 miles.
Don't you think it's strange that you go to Puerto Rico to get away from Puerto Ricans in the sense that you don't
I don't get away from Puerto Rico. I love Puerto Rico.
Sure, you go to a private island.
I go to the island, but I go to have dinner in the Typica places. I love.
Oh, you do? It seems to me like you're hiding from Puerto Ricans.
Puerto Ricans love me, and I love them.
All right, and you go to this island, and what did this island cost? You won't tell us?
In the very
millions?
No, not in the high.
30 grand.
No. Someplace between millions and 30 grand.
Is it somewhere in the hundreds of thousands of dollars?
Yeah.
Yes.
Deeply into that.
And there's a house sitting on there?
Yeah, I built a little house on it.
A little house?
Yeah.
And you go there and you sit there?
I go there and I sit there.
You got TV.
Now, who takes
go
care of the
swimming.
house? Do people
No, I
have
got
to...
the guy, a fisherman who lives nearby, who's one of the first guys I met, and he's very conscientious. In fact, it was the 𝗦𝗵𝗿𝗍. It was the townsfolk who built the house. It's a very typical house, sturdy, you know, because we have a lot of hurricanes down there.
Robin likes this. She's
right
thinking about the private
right on the
island.
reef. I look out at the you know, the trade winds.
You got TV?
I have satellite. Yeah.
You do? Oh, okay. So it's not so remote.
No, not so remote. No, it's as remote as I want it to be.
Right. You ever take chicks there in the old days?
I didn't have it in the old days, but it certainly would have been the ideal spot.
Do you ever sit there and fantasize and say, "Gee, if I was single, I could bring a lot of chicks to this island"?
My most recent fantasy is to do Survivor Puerto Rico on the island. 'Cause we did a mock take on that.
By the way,
I was totally drunk. We were doing the Survivor.
Do Survivor in the Bronx.
Did you see in the paper today that in what country is it? I forget what country it is, but they have their version of Survivor, a reality show. And this is the first time a contestant died.
He died.
Yeah.
He died.
Yeah.
They put him in the water, and he had with a backpack.
And he drowned.
And he drowned right on television. Now, that's reality.
I think reality TV. That's the most real reality TV has been. It's so fake. I really don't like
You've had it with reality TV.
I like Dancing with the Stars. I mean, they asked me to be on it several times.
Are you going to do it?
My wife won't let me, no.
Why won't she let you?
Well, because there's always the backstory. You fall in love with your partner, or
and you know you
all that
would
kind of stuff. Yeah, well, if you're working out with someone, you're sweating all over them for 3 months, and it's hard.
His wife knows him.
Yeah, right.
She's like, no,
My
you
kids
couldn't
are divided.
survive that.
Your wife is smart. Believe me, she knows you. You can't teach an old dog new tricks.
That's right. You're sweating on a woman.
You know what would be great?
You're doing a lot more than dancing.
That's exactly right.
They should have you dance with
swapping bodily fluids.
They should have you dance with a guy. That way, the only way we can get you on that show. Here's Geraldo with his partner Bert. All right, listen, Geraldo, you've said enough.
Okay.
You've certainly.
It's been a pleasure. Long time no see.
Long time no see. I know. I see you on.
I shared the stage with Beth. She's wonderful, and I'm going to do that thing with the North Shore Animal Rescue League.
Yes, Geraldo is going to host an event for North Shore Animal League.
Wonderful.
I got a dog, a rescue dog.
Yeah?
A wonderful dog.
Yeah, they're a great
Elvis.
organization. Yeah, Beth's like over there doing the whole thing.
You named the dog Elvis?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wonderful.
Well, Geraldo can't have a normal dog with a normal name.
He's got to have a star.
Elvis
That's
means
right.
shithead in Spanish.
King of all blacks, go ahead. Quick. Okay, I didn't let. Do you mind taking some calls quickly?
care,
all right,
sure.
Geraldo's new book
I can
in
just see what
stores.
this is going to be like.
Great progression. Let's go to King of all blacks quickly, though. Don't go on too long. Go ahead.
Okay, I love you, Geraldo. I want to ask you a question. When you were a young girl, like when you married a young woman, you two, Howard, what do y'all do to keep them interested in you? I know what you do to keep you interested in them. What vice versa? What do you do sexually to keep?
I think my wife is losing interest in me, quite frankly.
You keep working.
You're obviously not doing the right thing.
In fact, I had an argument with Beth about this.
The best birth control is having a 4-year-old like, Mom and Daddy, I'm in the bed.
Well, I don't know. Like this week, Beth had her period.
Is this more information than we need?
No. This is a very clean story. Beth had her period, and like I was very aroused and thick, and I needed release, and I was going to go masturbate.
This is a clean story,
and it is. The kids get the kids by the radio so
aroused
they can hear the story.
and thick.
Everyone should hear this.
Everyone gather around.
I was girthy.
This is a family story.
And I gotta be honest with you. I was so, I said to her, I need release. You should take care of your husband. When there's other things you can do. Get the cream. Give me a hand job. Something. I don't want to go jerk off. I want my wife. And she was like, kind of like, I'm on my period. Relax. Can't you wait a day or two? Now, I don't, I got upset about that. Do you get upset when you need like a hand job?
Without being specific, that's a conversation that is not strange or in my life.
Right?
Yeah.
Do you think your wife
But that's the thing about monogamy.
Yes.
In monogamy, it used to always be, well, that too, but it used to always be that you could shift someone, all right, this is her time, go to the next. But when you're monogamous, you've got to deal with the biology of it.
It's true. In fact, this to me, like being so into, like putting all my eggs in one
So to
basket.
speak, right.
Now I need her.
She's got to step up to the plate.
She's got to step up to the plate. I tell her this. I said, listen, I've invested everything in you.
Me too.
You know.
And I can do it bilingually.
I bet. I mean, but you know, Geraldo, like, this is scary to me, to be in a relationship where I'm so, like, I rely on her to make me feel like I'm attractive.
It's all about her. I mean, that's
right. That's right. I need her to do that for me.
And not the biological release, your self-esteem.
Yeah. How much release do you need every week?
I have not varied much over the years.
3 times a week?
That's good.
That's where
3, 4,
I'm at.
yeah.
You haven't slowed down now that you're in your 60s?
No, that hasn't. I'm still in good shape. You know.
I mean, you've got at least 10 years on me, so I want to know what I'm in for.
But look at him as opposed to most 60-year-olds.
Yeah.
He kept
Yeah.
himself in shape.
Yeah.
He's got blood flow.
Yeah, Geraldo
That's
doesn't
how
walk
long
around
I'm
like an
stay.
old man.
I'm going to stay in the business as long as I have a
You're still
waistline
boxing?
and hair. I still do the workout. I just got tired of 25-year-old Puerto Rican kids knocking me out.
Yeah, there's enough of that.
For a while, you like that.
Join the club.
Yeah, and I'm not even in the boxing ring. How long do you think this marriage is going to last? You going to go the distance?
I'm going all the way.
You're going all the
She's
way.
burying me. I want to be buried on my island, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah, make it a little museum for...
I can't go
Let's
to
hope
the
you're
island.
dead when they do that.
Yeah, right.
Steve, go ahead.
I saw
You're
that
on the air.
movie, too.
Go ahead quickly, Steve, because Geraldo's very busy.
Hey, how you doing, Geraldo?
Good,
I want
good,
to
Steve.
thank you for ruining my career. Back in high school, in like 74, 75, you were doing Willowbrook, and I called and I wanted to volunteer and work for you, and you said, okay, great, come on up. Bring some other people, and I brought these 2 hot smoking chicks with me. And that was my mistake.
Yeah, because you probably didn't get the internship.
He only had 2 slots.
And you said to the girls, okay, I need some help on this story. I need some information on this story. Hey, Steve, can you take out the garbage? I mean, you treated me like crap.
Geraldo, what about that? Did you treat the female interns better than the male interns?
You know, right now, I just did Regis a couple of, and the producer was one of my interns. I have interns scattered throughout the broadcast industry now. And did I treat the females differently?
Yes.
Of course.
Yes, she did.
Oh, you ignored me completely.
But now there's all these rules. Now you can't. You mess around with an intern now at a network, Fox or these other networks. You're out. You're
No
fired.
nonsense here.
No contract. No nothing.
Clinton
You're
fucked
out.
it for everybody.
He did.
He sure
really
did. Let's go to Marianne from Brooklyn quickly. Go get Geraldo's new book, The Great Progression, in stores tomorrow.
I'll give you a hand job any day. My school took us to Willowbrook just before you unfolded that story, and that will be etched in my mind forever. I fed babies there, and I had never seen anything like that. And I can't remember what I ate last night for dinner, but I can remember like that, like it was yesterday. And I think you're awesome, and that was, I think, truly one of your greatest accomplishments.
Thanks. I'm still very involved in that charity. We still make money. Now I don't box anymore. We've got a golf tournament.
Let's go to Max. Come on, Max. You're on the air. I don't know one thing she said, that voice. Max.
Geraldo, a pleasure. When I heard you were on, I had to call in. Listen to what he's saying. The Latino community has pumped over $1 trillion into the world, into the economy last year. They are growing by leaps and bounds. My fiance opened a company this past year called Casa Latino Real Estate in Freehold, New Jersey. They're on a mission to help Latinos achieve their goals.
So you agree with Geraldo's assumption in the book, the conclusion that, Geraldo, what if you had done all the research for the book and found out Latinos were not helping the economy? Would you have,
there would have been no book. You wouldn't want to let that story
I
out.
sort of had enough information to know that the premise was sound.
I see. You were comfortable with it.
He had the Jewish side to fall back on.
That's true.
I mean, Social Security. Look at Social Security. Average age of white Americans is 40.
Right.
Average age of Latinos, 27.
Wow.
So who's going to do the heavy lifting for Social Security? It's obvious.
That's right.
They are the infusion, the energetic young population.
And
Europe doesn't have a comparable
We have
population.
nothing against
Russia.
Latinos on this show. You
They
don't have
are
to,
dominating baseball, that's for sure.
it. Look.
Hey, can I ask Geraldo something?
Quickly.
You said that, right after 9/11, you said to your bosses at NBC, get me to Afghanistan. We got to get these bastards.
Right.
Did you feel the same way when we went into Iraq, or were you against Iraq?
Well, I was not against Iraq, and I bear the same burden of responsibility as anybody else. It's very difficult, especially if you're a macho person, to not heed the drums of war when your leaders start boom, 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 boom. It's your blood starts pumping, and you get patriotism and the
Ted
flag
Kennedy
and
knew
everything.
he voted against the war in Iraq.
But he was a very special character. But Hillary Clinton didn't.
That's right.
And, nor did most of the Democrats.
But also, weren't we misled? Weren't we told there were weapons of mass destruction?
But didn't we almost know, in a way? I mean, didn't we almost know that when they didn't immediately find the weapon, when the inspectors were in there? I mean,
we should have been smarter.
We were willing. We were willing.
I was like you.
Dupes.
I was like, this is the right thing to do.
Willing dupes.
Well, all right. Listen, as one willing dupe to another. Good luck with the book. I'm proud of you. It's always good to see you, Geraldo. Proud of you, especially with this young wife. I mean, this is inspiration to everyone.
Do you think that you have matured now? You're saying you're doing all these changes.
I still have a flash temper sometimes, but I definitely, being a dad and being a husband is the biggest part of my life now.
I say he's still immature.
Corny, I know.
Really?
I don't believe any of it.
You guys covered a lot of ground today. How'd it go?
I loved it. It's great being with Howard. It's almost like a time machine, I haven't seen him in a couple of years. You pick up the conversation in mid-sentence from 2 years ago. He's a wonderful guy. We relate, kind of come from the same bundle of personal experiences, the same 5 Mile area in Long Island, and
is that why you seem so comfortable in there? You guys connect?
Yeah, and we've evolved together. We've come a long way together. There's no accidents in long-term success, and I think that Howard's a genius, and the fact that he's still bigger than ever is quite extraordinary, but it's also because of the measure of the man and his team.
Show yesterday there was a couple interesting things. Oh, this guy says he has interesting information on True Blood, but I don't want to know any plot
Is
points.
he going to give us
Rich?
spoilers?
Howard, it's not about the plot. I wish I knew what the hell was going on.
Right.
In the show. The lead guy, Bill Compton, right, the lead vampire?
Yeah.
He was in a movie that I happened to watch recently, and I said, that's Compton. It's a movie that you talked about when it came out. Quills.
Rich?
Jeffrey Rush.
Rich, I gotta get out of this.
That's interesting information.
It's Jeffrey Rush, Bill Compton. His real name is Stephen Moyers.
Oh.
He was in the movie Quills.
That was a good movie, Quill.
It's a great movie.
Yeah, I don't even remember it, but I remember liking it.
Jeffrey Rush.
Yeah.
It's a great movie.
All right, Rich, thank you. Please.
Who gives a shit? Who gives a fuck?
That's the information that the guy...
He had to break in with that.
The guy had another acting job?
Can you believe that guy worked before True Blood and played another character?
He's an actor, and he acted in something else.
All right. Now...
That was the worst phone call of all time.
That might have been the worst call ever.
I think, get that guy back. He's the worst call of all time.
Thank you for your call.
He gets a prize.
The guy from True Blood was in another...
Douche.
Tommy, you're on the air. Hi, Tommy, in Malden, Mass.
Hey, Howard, you know something? You know how much you mean to people? I want to thank you for yesterday's show. That was that should go in that broken down building in Chicago there, the Radio Hall of Fame. The Ted Kennedy show was unbelievable.
Tommy, thank you. But speaking of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, this is the greatest listener out there. Sent me, I got in the mail, Robin, a letter and a big box, and this box weighs a ton. It's from a guy named Craig. And, there's a Radio Hall of Fame, and we basically pointed out that it's a ridiculous organization because it's one guy who decided to call it the Radio Hall of Fame, and he's in charge of it. And the guy's not even known in radio, and nobody even knows what his credentials are. So anyway, I got a letter from Craig, And it's addressed Craig's Radio Hall of Fame. Dear Mr. Stern, congratulations on your induction to Craig's Radio Hall of Fame. Each year, our panel, me, some friends, and my neighbor with the oval-shaped pool, select a radio personality that we think is really, really good. This year, it's you that we like. Isn't that cool? Though we do not have an actual building, your framed photo and brass nameplate will be mounted on my half-furnished basement with a full bathroom, by the way. You can visit anytime you like as long as you call a day or two in advance so we can clean up the toys and other shit down there. So again, congratulations on this ultimate honor. You are really, really good. Sincerely, Craig, founder and running things guy for CRHOF. And
that's great.
Look at this. This is a Craig's Radio Hall of Fame trophy.
Oh, wow. He went out and really did something.
And on it says, Craig's Radio Hall of Fame recognizes Howard Stern for being really, really good at radio stuff and all things like that. 2009.
That's great.
And it's a big glass block. It's gorgeous with a big star.
Beautiful.
So I'm going to put that here in the studio up on our ledge. On our mantle.
You should visit that.
You guys should go visit the Radio Hall of Fame.
Oh, that's so funny. And it's perfect.
So I'm the winner of the Craig's Radio Hall of Fame for outstanding radio.
Because that's the same as that Dumont guy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wendy?
There's absolutely no difference.
Wendy, it's Bruce Dumont.
What? I won? Oh.
Where are your tears for Craig's Radio Hall of Fame?
I might have Craig call in so I can have my tears.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey, so yesterday on the wrap-up show, I was listening to some of it. I didn't get to hear all of it. But they dragged Scott the engineer in there, who's always good radio. And the discussion was mostly about Scott's DJ business. We haven't mentioned that DJ AM was preceded by Scott the engineer. And, as I was listening to this on the radio, I was thinking about Scott the engineer. The one profession, who's the one guy you wouldn't want at a party? It would be Scott the engineer. And the profession he chose
was party.
Was a part, he runs the party.
Yeah.
You couldn't pick a more bizarre sort of side job.
When have you
Scott.
ever looked at Scott and say, now that's a party?
Right.
You're coming to my wedding.
DJ Downer.
And I'd like to call up Michael's best friend, Michael, who has a toast for the graduation boy.
Where's my shit?
I wonder how those weddings he presided over worked out.
They all ended in divorce. There wasn't one that succeeded. So anyway, here's Scott talking about his DJ business and what's happened to it.
5 years ago, I did a wedding. I came home. I put my shit in the closet, and I said to my wife, I am done. My equipment is still sitting in that closet. 5 years later, I have never touched it since.
Maybe I'll buy it off you.
It's worth a lot of money.
You're telling me if the price wasn't right, you wouldn't come out of retirement?
If the price was right, I would come out of retirement.
It was so great, like when in Vegas, everything's about the DJ.
So if anybody wants me to DJ their weddings,
forget wedding. It should be ladies and gentlemen at Club Pure Saturday night. Scott the engineer.
I would love to do clubs right now. That would be the.
You don't know half the music.
It's not hard to figure out what it is.
Ay vey.
If it's not hard to figure out, why isn't he doing it? The guys are making tons of money.
Then they talked to Scott about the fact that, when he was the DJ, the DJ has to learn all the dances and has to.
He has to be up on things.
Yeah, it's sort of like a show.
In the club.
Yeah, it's sort of like he's the fun guy at the party. Like you want to hang with him. And Scott refused to adapt as a DJ. He would not alter that personality of his one bit. He was not going to bend for anyone.
It used to crack me up when he'd get into that tuxedo.
Yeah, his outfit.
Spin records.
Did you ever sing along?
No. I would.
You would yell hands up, though, right? You would do the hands up.
I wouldn't really sing. I would just go hands up, but I wouldn't sing.
Was that how you did it? Would you just state hands up, everyone?
I resisted every time a new thing came out, like the Macarena or Electric Slide. The DJ had to learn those dances, so most times he would be able to teach people.
Can you do those dances?
No, I never learned those dances.
Scott, can you do the Electric Slide?
No, I faked it. what I would do is like, all right, we got a request for Electric Slide from her. Now you come up and you have to lead everybody on the Electric Slide. I would make the people that requested that song.
I don't believe him.
Come up.
I think he could definitely do that.
I'll tell you the one song I knew he did learn. Hands Up. I saw him on the fucking conga line doing it.
Yes, Scott?
No, I just, Doug just offered me a gig that they're having for Beetlejuice, a party at the end of October, and I turned him down.
Why?
Well, first of all, I'm so out of the music scene for parties. I have no idea what I'm just, I was done with it. I just didn't give a shit anymore.
Scott's so funny. He's got that antiquated equipment in his closet, and he goes, well, if anybody, and then Gary goes, well, I should buy it off you. He goes, oh, it's worth a lot of money.
It's not antiquated.
Yeah, but come on.
CD players, but it's an amp and speakers and a mixer, which
it's worth a lot of money. Did you think a brand?
It costs a lot of money.
But it's not even state of the art anymore.
Well, the speakers are. I mean, they're Bose speakers. You can't get any better than that.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Somehow Scott smelled some dough there.
Right.
But yeah, that's. I'm just surprised you turned down the gig. I mean,
I just wouldn't do a good job. Number one.
Right. Did you ever do a good job?
Yeah, I did.
I never stopped you before.
It's a legitimate gig. Like it's a party potentially for 300 people. We're very early in the stage of planning it for Beetlejuice's launch for his show that's coming up in October.
Once you get a real DJ.
And I mean, he has 2 months to practice. It's not like a goof. Like we need a DJ. Came up yesterday.
You know what? Forget him.
And
he's out of the business.
You play that Boom Boom song or something.
It's Boom Boom, right?
Boom Boom Pow.
I play that all night. There you go.
Everybody get on the dance floor now. Here's a very popular song. Get, boom, boom, pow.
Gotta get.
I could just play this over and over again.
Yeah, go have a cigarette.
I like that Scott doesn't want to do the DJ work because he's afraid he wouldn't do a good job. But of course, that doesn't stop him from coming into here.
I was like, yeah, it never stopped him before.
Aren't you afraid you're not going to do a good job here?
I am. But
yeah.
I keep coming back
every day.
The line he just said to us is like, I'm irrelevant.
That's right.
When were you relevant?
Well, years ago, I was very relevant.
He said his
When was Eisenhower president?
His newest music is 6 years old at this point.
I gotta tell you, when I wore my toupee, I looked a lot different back then. Now that I don't have my hair, I don't think I'm as relevant.
I look like Colin Farrell.
I'm done. Done with that. The pile-on begins.
Back then, I looked like Colin Farrell.
Now I look like Colin's ferret.
Yes, Gary.
I think I've just uncovered another piece of Stern history. So Ronnie told me that Scott had a video, and when you wanted to hire him, he would come to the house and show you the video of him DJing.
Oh.
And I would love to
demo.
see it, but he said that Ronnie's son said, when he was getting married, that he came and showed the video, and that, for Ronnie's kid, that was it. He wasn't hiring Scott based on what he saw in the video.
Oh, really? The video was a turnoff.
It was a non-sales tool.
I like Scott staring like he knows this is 100% true. And you don't even want to come back to defend yourself.
Scott, what was the video?
It was just me doing a wedding.
Do you still have it?
Probably somewhere. I don't know.
Could you please bring it to me?
You got to find that.
Yeah, that's a TV special.
Excuse me.
That's worth money.
Would you like to see my highlight reel?
Sure.
I'm sure it'll excite you.
I can't believe it. Ronnie's son looked at the video and said, next.
It's like the DJ version of Schindler's List. It's so depressing.
The son of a friend.
I know I look like a sad sack sitting here, but when you see me in my tuxedo...
I'm a different guy.
I thought I did a pretty good job. I mean, for what it was.
I mean, I did a great job.
I'm a different guy when I get behind that turntable.
That's right.
Isn't it weird that you're a highlight reel? Like, turn them off.
I guess.
Here I am taking my 5th smoking break. I often need to go out and have a cigarette to relax. But don't worry, the music will flow. I have an assistant who spins.
Yeah.
Here's me saying hands up.
Sir, can you wake up?
Here's people refusing to pay me. Here's me driving off. I put
That's
my.
why they call the song "Hands Up." I used to use a gun to get my money.
Wasn't Joey Boots your assistant?
Have a dance started.
For a little while, yeah. He helped me out.
Great.
Yeah, I know.
Sounds like a good team.
That was great.
Those parties must have ended early.
Can you imagine? Mr. Fun is here.
Yeah.
The life of the party.
Mr. Fun and his fun assistant.
A gay drug addict and a downer of a DJ.
And Mr. Zippity Doodah.
A gay drug addict and Joey Boots.
I used to get. I didn't know he was gay. I used to get undressed in front of him too.
I wanted somebody to try to suck my cock.
And he's still gay.
Wait, you used to do like a costume change? You used to go
No, I would come in dungarees when we set up. You know, I'd just come in
Then you get in
jeans
his
and stuff.
tuxedo.
Then I
My
change.
alter ego.
Then I change into my,
Like Superman.
That's right. My super outfit. My super tux.
Are there two people you'd want at your party the least? I mean, like, can you name them? Joey Boots and Scott the engineer show up with them. I'm schlepping in my equipment now, but don't worry, I'm in my jeans. That's when I'm moving stuff. Then I'll slip into my outfit.
I mean, I wouldn't accuse anybody of anything, but if anybody remembers anything missing from one of those weddings.
Well, thank you, Scott.
Okay.
It's a great. Why? Did you want to add something?
No, nothing.
See, when you get into his DJ days, I just think of the time that the kids attacked.
We've been through this.
Yeah, other kids beat him up.
He got beaten up by 6-year-olds.
All right. Thanks, Scott.
Okay.
I won't embarrass you with that story. What else?
Oh, one of his better DJ days.
Scott.
Oh, it's you.
What? You're not confident enough?
No, not now, not anymore. I used to be.
You're too far out of the
I was
game?
the life of the party.
When?
1927. That would be it.
No, so seriously, how long would it take for you to get back in the game?
Oh, it would take a while. I mean, it would take. I would have to get all the music that's current, not only current, for the past probably 10 years of music to get up to date. I'd have to get new equipment. I mean, it's a big investment to get back into the thing.
So a lot of time and money would have to put into this?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, they don't even use CDs anymore, which is really, I stopped 5 years ago, and now nobody uses CDs anymore. Technology is so far advanced from 5 years ago that they use a laptop with a hard drive. That's it. So everything would have to be set up again, Can I tell
So
you?
not even for Beetlejuice?
Nobody gets me.
I have an offer.
Uh-oh, no,
A legitimate offer.
Doug
Again,
Goodstein with an offer.
Again, I'm not doing this as a goof, but it came up yesterday, this on the air with you and DJing, and then in a meeting, like 4 hours later, we needed a DJ. How about we'll get a DJ and you could be the celebrity host? Like DJs have.
Okay. I would consider.
So it's sort of like a DJ, but you'll just introduce some songs. You'll talk to the crowd.
Right. Okay. I'll think about that.
And I'll pay you.
Oh, look at that! Even money involved with this. Look at that.
What do you think?
It sounds reasonable. I'll think about it. I'll let you know.
Who the fuck does this guy think he is? No goof.
Everything. It is a goof because everything Doug does, there's always a motive behind it. So, of course, it's a goof.
There's no goof.
There's going to be cameras there.
What's the goof? We're going to have
It's a Beetlejuice show. There's going to be cameras there. And here comes Scott the engineer to make a fucking fool out of himself.
What's the goof? It's a party with 300 Stern fans.
Oh, yeah. Just what I need. Just what I need.
Beetlejuice show. And what's the goof? What could go wrong?
No, I wouldn't get heckled at all, right? From 300 Stern fans at a party that I'm fucking hosting.
You gotta do it.
You're Scott Super DJ.
Super DJ, right.
You're too good to DJ, so you could just
maybe
be on the mic.
Maybe if you can control the amount of tomatoes that get thrown at me, I might consider.
We'll talk.
We'll have the business discussion. We have this is called negotiation tactics. See, you gotta wait. You gotta wait and see. Play out the scenario.
As you know, sitting here this evening, we have a few members of the staff of the Howard Stern Show. Hey, look who's here! Oh my God. Why don't we introduce Gary Baba Booey?
Freaking bastard smokes like a... This guy smokes, he's dying of cancer.
Like a lot. I know, right? Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Just give it for a second. Look at Scott's hair and look at John's hair, and you tell me what it's like. Randy almost thinking it's okay, Joe and Marley. Randy was starting to do a few minutes ago. Kidding, Mr. Gange. Very excited that I bonded with Mike's father, who's like within 14 minutes of my age, and I'm twice Mike's age, so I'm here visiting my friend Mike. His father and I should be out fishing together. Last time I was at a wedding, and somebody asked me to do time to come up and said, listen, do some jokes. Oh, I want to see the jokes. Oh, I want to see the jokes. I swear to God, the bride's mother was dry heaving in the bedroom. So, Kersely. How do you say it? Huh? I'm bowing out. Okay.
Let me just say one thing.
No, John.
You blew my moment.
Of course I did.
You blew my moment.
Of course I only just.
I was going to say, it's got a bit target with the military character.
Of what? That's pretty good. What did he say?
How about drinking? You drinking anymore?
Oh, me? No, I quit drinking, dude.
You never gonna drink again?
Nope.
You wanna stop at the bar by the Chinese restaurant? Just get a quick shot, me and you, and then we'll go.
What, Chinese place, you mean?
Yeah, the bar they got in the back.
The Chinese bar?
Yeah, we'll get a shot. We'll stop and get a shot right now. And a beer.
Okay. I don't mind.
About your coworkers. And learning about Sal is just such a gold mine. I mean, the guy's so fucked up. This is a song, you know, Sal used to fancy himself a rapper. But I mean, like before he was with us and everything.
He really was serious about it.
Yeah. So, I mean, this song is so whacked out. This was a song that Sal did in 1992 with his old band. And I don't know how Gary got a hold of it. This is the greatest. You talk about old school Italians.
Is this the rap band? Or
his rap band.
Okay.
This song is called Free John Gotti.
Can I just give you the name of the band?
Yeah, what is it?
The Pizza Connection.
Yeah, because Sal worked in a pizzeria.
Of course. There was a bunch of guys who worked in pizzeria.
I mean, listen to the thoughts behind this. Like, you got to question, like, what fucking mental case writes a song like this?
How did we not find out about this?
This is the greatest song ever.
He wouldn't tell us.
John Gotti was framed. It's the government to blame. Now the U.S. attorney's got a claim to fame. A hero to most, we toast and salute him. Others get close, step off, one will shoot him. Teflon Don, he'll never be a con. 12 more people are sure to be God. No justice, so we bust it straight in your face. Respect John Gotti, the Italian race.
Respect John Gotti, the Italian race. That's something else. Write a song about Christopher Columbus.
They were respecting John Gotti.
Yeah. Wow. Free John Gotti. Respect John Gotti, the Italian race. Like, who writes a song defending John Gotti? Listen, what do I know? But first of all, Sal goes, the Teflon doll
He'll
will
never be a con.
He'll never be a con. Meanwhile, he was a con. Probably Sal jinxed him once he wrote the song. And secondly, I mean, well, out of all the Italians you could pick to honor in a song, why would you defend John Gotti?
Could he come in and give us his rationale?
I mean, it's unbelievable.
I'm sure there's some serious thought behind it.
Oh, very serious.
When he explains it, it'll just get worse. I think the other song he wrote, the follow-up hit, was Al Capone was a sweetheart.
Yeah. Hey, I'm getting notes here from everybody. Somebody said, Sal said his dad loved the song and thought it was going to make the family millions.
Yeah. My dad heard it and goes, man, this is going to bail us out.
That's when you knew you had nothing.
Why would you write this?
I don't know.
Was he a hero of yours? I mean, be honest.
I think when you were young, when I was young, I was a little naive. I don't know.
Is this
if
the
that
kind
really
of talk you heard about around the house, like John Gotti's a good man?
Oh yeah, that's all my dad would talk about. I mean, this guy was like Jesus Christ in our house.
Really?
Oh yeah. Well, my dad's an old school Sicilian, and he used to play cards with those guys back in the day.
But he certainly knew that they were up to criminal activity, right? So what is that mentality where you know a guy's up to criminal activity, but you think he's great? He's great.
I think I
don't get that.
With my father, as long as you put a buck on the table, was a buck on the table. As long as you provide.
No matter what you do.
No matter what the situation was, yeah. There's a lot of things about my dad that I'm finding out now that's just crazy. I can't even fathom
You know
it.
what? Giselle grew up in this bizarro world, and we wonder why he's bizarre.
Oh, he's so sick. Sal is so sick.
My dad used to come home with white bag, like, those white bakery bags?
Yeah.
Like 2 o'clock in the morning with 2 bags of cash and sit at the table and start laying it out on the table, like stacks of money. And
he was
nobody
a pizza
would.
Owner.
Yeah, and nobody would question it, And then one day he'd just come home with a new boat and stuff, and then the boat would disappear.
What was he up to?
We never even went on the boat.
We had a boat. Now we don't have a boat.
You'd have a boat, and then the next day you didn't have a boat.
We had the boat he brought the boat to my grandmother's house, and he put it in the backyard. He's like, hey, we got a new boat and everything else, and all of a sudden, we were like, we couldn't wait to go on the boat, and about a month later, the boat disappeared. They're like, Dad, what happened to the boat? Never mind the boat.
Don't bring up the boat.
Shut up. Right. So
Mayday.
I think with the rap stuff, I mean, I was talking to my cousin Vinny. Also had a pizzeria as well. It sounds so cliche.
Pizzeria.
Yeah, pizzeria. And
pizzeria.
You're no longer in the vortex. You can get out of it and say pizzeria.
Yeah, that's how normal people say pizza.
You're an idiot.
Pizza.
And he was just like, hey, I don't know how to put this, but he's like, they make rap songs. They're making a shitload of money. We're Italian. We should be able to do the same thing. We could do this better. We're smarter. We're brighter. Look, this Gotti guy, we gotta do something. So, the fucking light bulb goes above my stupid head. I'm like, hey, how about a free John Gotti song? And that's how this came.
Did your dad put up the money for the production and everything?
No, this was real cheap. This so bad.
What do you mean real cheap? Where would you do this? It sounds like there's some production on it.
I did this in a studio in...
So who paid for the studio time, your dad?
I think me and my cousin Vinny split this one.
What'd this cost you?
About $700. Back then it was a lot of money, actually.
Free John Gotti! I'm talking serious stuff. Nobody walks on us, so it's time to get tough. Sammy the bull, but that's nothing but bullshit. Branded a male cow, went out like a rat. Lies about a legend, a man you befriended. Don't you worry, son, good things will be ended. Open your ears and eyes, and people listen. Cause the was here, and on a mission. John Gotti's not guilty, so let him go free. Unless you like to buy a plot in Sicily.
Oh, man.
Richard, that's Richard's favorite line.
I can picture you sending this to John Gotti. I'm sure you did.
Oh yeah, I mean, we were driving through the streets of Brooklyn and Howard Beach blasting this. People looked at us like we were fucking nuts.
Yeah, nobody came up and said, "Where can I get that?"
No, nobody at all. This went absolutely nowhere but in the garbage immediately.
You didn't get any attention with it.
No,
nothing.
No, I kind of.
On those wicked keyboards.
One finger.
And your old man was pretty sure this was it, huh?
Oh man, he was on cloud nine. He thought I was like the birth of Elvis.
Did he bring it around to some radio stations and stuff?
No, he did nothing. You know, he just left everything up to me. But
no,
and here it is.
Good move.
Good move. Here's how sick Sal's, dementia is. He's whacked out of his skull. So Sal brought me a clip. You know, Sal likes to watch women getting peed on, like it turns him on.
And spit on.
So Sal brings me this clip. This is a chick getting pissed on, basically.
What websites are you watching?
Oh, wait, you got to hear this. Wait, this is Sal. Do you know about this?
He told me. I refused to listen to it because. All
right, this is Toilet Mouth. This is the clip.
That's going into her mouth.
Right.
Holy shit.
So Sal's in the office.
Patty's less offensive.
Look at his reaction. He loves it.
It was like pouring a cup of coffee. He was just frothing at the top and pouring over.
It did sound like a Maxwell House commercial.
So even Richard Christie gets creeped out by Sal, because Sal sits and watches these pornos, and he, the reason he watches them is he loves them. He likes them. And so Richard
he calls it work.
Richard put on the tape recorder, the taping equipment.
Right.
Unbeknownst to Sal. And this is Sal watching the video.
And commenting?
He's in ecstasy. You got to hear this. Listen carefully. This is Sal watching a woman getting pissed on.
What websites are you watching?
Right now?
Yeah.
ppgalore.com. This one's hot. I love when they shoot a stream right in their face and like their eyes squint and burn. She looks retarded, which is hot too. She doesn't know what's going on. She just wants that piss.
Looks like an old lady.
That's even better.
To the guy.
So far he's getting turned on by the fact that the piss is burning her eyes out.
And she might be retarded. Which is hot.
She looks like an old lady, which is hot.
And he likes old ladies.
You guys ever piss and come at the same time?
No. I love when a guy comes on a girl's face and then another dude will come over and rinse it off with a good pissing.
Oh my god.
I could jerk off to that in 10 seconds. This is the best one. The vagina shooting the pee in her face while she's blowing a guy at the same time. This is the best. Watch how she beams her right in the face. Oh, that's it. Atta girl. Take it. Oh, Jesus in heaven. I wish I could jerk off at work again. This is depraved teens pissing sex. They don't look like teenagers. I don't like them young. I like them old.
Well, that's something.
Let me type in piss. I like when they look like shit, like the girl next door, because that's the girl who's saying, hey, I got nothing better going on in my life. I need to get peed on for attention. Like a hot chick, is just doing it for the money. This is hot.
By the way, this is what goes on back in their office all day. That office I built them.
Oh, my God. Would you close that down?
This is the conversation. That's been condemned.
Yeah.
Richard.
What's going on?
Oh my God, he's frothing up her mouth. It's bubbles. It's like her mouth is overflowing like a volcano of piss. Oh man. Oh, I gotta hear the sound on this one. What a fucking pig.
Meanwhile, so this...
Man, that's disturbing.
This is a girl doing doing what you want. Now she's a fucking pig.
Well, that's what
he likes about it.
Yeah.
I mean, he hates women so much.
No,
I got to tell you something.
I so admire
Sal.
them. I so admire them.
Sal, just get used to the idea. Just sort of take it in.
Anybody's willing to get peed on in the mouth.
You don't think this is
really
like your
admire it.
whole, like, not to play psychiatrist here, but, you know, the older women, your mother, you're pissing on her face, you're angry with your mom for not standing up to your dad. Come on,
that's
man.
true.
Come on, man.
I'm angry at my mom.
I don't have to be
a little
Sigmund
bit.
Freud to figure this one out.
I don't know. You're saying
Not too
everybody-
many guys sit there and go, I wish I could beat off watching a woman drink piss. I mean, it's a weird thing.
Yeah, Sal, I'm telling you, there's nothing sexual about that to me at all.
And then to say, yeah, I want some guy to come on her and then another guy to wash it off with piss.
That is the hottest.
You see, that's what I'm saying, man. You're so...
But I'm not into shit or anything. I'm not into scat or fecal stuff.
And what was the thing you liked? The woman is pissing?
Oh, this was wonderful. This girl was on her knees and she's giving a guy oral sex, and as she's doing it, there's another girl in a chair with her legs up and she's shooting a stream of piss right in her face while she's blowing this guy at the same time. It's like she's being showered with urine and blowing this guy.
And that gets you completely crazy.
It drives me. I can't even explain.
What do you think it is?
It's amazing. I mean,
with me, I couldn't beat off to that for 100 years.
I don't know what it is. I think that when a woman is willing to succumb to something like that degrading, I think it's a turn on.
Right. So you don't think you want to degrade women? You do. You know how you feel, but you're angry with your wife, you're angry with your mother, you're angry with all the women.
Do you think little girls sit there and say to themselves, boy, if somebody really loves me, they'll pee on me?
You think secretly they want that?
In Sal's world, they do.
In Germany, they do. I mean, I don't know.
Is that where most of these videos come from?
Yeah.
No. You think little girls grow up in Germany wanting to be pissed on?
I don't know.
That's their dream.
Next time you see Heidi Klum, ask her.
I'm not running a farm of pea girls.
Did you ever
I
get
don't know.
to piss on a woman after you came?
No, never.
But that would be a fantasy of yours.
Maybe a little bit.
Wash off your cum with your piss.
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yeah,
you would love that.
I think I'd rather watch
What part of it do you think you like? When it burns their eyes?
Not necessarily burn. I don't want them to be hurt. I don't like to see anybody hurt, but I like the fact that, I mean, they're willing to, like, put themselves in that situation. Like, they're so horny and so dirty and so psychotic that they're willing to get pee in their eyes for you. I mean, that is, like, to me, that's the ultimate sacrifice.
They're psychotic.
You know, I have to beg for a hand job at home. You got a girl who's gargling piss on video for millions of people to see. You got to applaud somebody like that.
Do you? All right, Ben, you're on the air in Williston, North Dakota.
Hey, Mega Dildos, Howard.
Mega Dildos.
Sal, listen, you know, I thought this was like an act for you until that Richard recording that without unbeknownst to you. You're fucked up, dude. Seriously, you need help.
He does. Yeah, I mean, the reason that...
I can't understand how... Jesus Christ, your wife must be out of her mind to stay with you.
Well, the reason that tape is so powerful, a lot of people think Sal's a shtick, but he's not. I mean, that's him sitting... He doesn't know a tape's going.
Well, I do research for the show, Ben, and when I...
Research.
And when I watch these videos, you know, you're going to comment on them.
But you're doing research and you want to go jerk off? That's not research, Sal. That is you saying, I love this. This isn't research. If I didn't work for the Stern Show, I'd be at home jerking off right now to this shit.
Well, no, I wouldn't be.
Or for Howard Stern.
No, I wouldn't be some creep in a basement jerking off to pee porn. Look, if pee porn wasn't
pee porn.
If pee porn wasn't popular, Howard, it wouldn't be all over the internet.
Is that what it's called, pee porn?
Well, pee porn.
We pee fetishists call it pee
If
porn.
pee porn wasn't popular...
Say that 10 times fast.
All right, Sal, thank you. I just want to give people a glimpse into your world.
I think there's plenty of people out there who enjoy piss porn. It's been around for quite some time.
Would you like to piss on your wife?
Nah.
What?
Why not?
Would you like to piss on your wife and watch her drink it?
No. Not
Yes,
her.
you would.
I'm at a point now, I can't, I hate to say, like, I'm at a point now where I feel uncomfortable to ask my wife anything.
Would you like to jack your load off on her face and piss in it?
Would like it.
Come on. Wouldn't you like to jack off on our face and then piss on her and wash it off?
Not hers. A few others, but not hers.
What about Robin? Would you like to do
Oh,
that?
absolutely. Absolutely.
Well,
Especially
I think you'd better try your wife first.
the glaze against the brown skin, it would glisten like a
Just-
Christmas tree.
You
It
better
would-
try your wife first.
All right.
Because it could be dangerous with her.
All right. Thank you,
But
Sal.
it's not I don't think it's that a big of a deal. Pee porn is out there. It does exist. You know, I'm not into vomiting or anything like that or shit. Or
You know,
that.
child porn, kitty porn exists.
Yeah, wait, to make that comparison.
Richard told me to find that website. Sal Googled the words piss and MILF.
Yeah.
MILF.
A lot of MILFs these days. I want to say something to the porn industry. They're misleading with MILFs. They're taking young girls and they're making them look older.
And you
It's
don't
very,
like that.
No, they have to look saggy and, you know.
He wants
Right. There was a
authenticity.
MILF in the paper, the Daily News. They were doing, you know, how the newspaper guys go down to the beach and they shoot an attractive girl at the beach. This chick was playing in the ocean with her kid, and boy, oh boy, was she hot. She was some Milfowitz.
These cougars are phenomenal, Howard. You know why? I figured it out. They're trying to keep up with the young, hot chicks. You know what I mean? So they.
Wow, Sal figured this out?
Go ahead, let me hear what you figured out.
No, but when you see these cougars, they really stand out at clubs. They stand out at bars. They're the ones holding the glass of wine. They want to make everyone aware that they're wild, they're crazy. So
is your wife a cougar?
Maybe to other people.
No, but I'm saying, do you see her that way? Like she's getting the pink in the hair. She's got 3 kids at home, but she's running around the bars and
She's trying to stand out.
Yeah, she really doesn't go to bars, but I
she goes
guess,
once in a while with her girlfriends.
Yeah,
right?
once in a while she
Right.
does. Yeah,
She leaves you at home and goes out.
She leaves me to my piss porn.
Right.